Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everyone. How are we all doing? Good to see you all. Good to see you all. How are we? That's so welcome in. KDR, how we doing, buddy? Good to see ya. Joey, how we doing? Eloise, hello. How we doing? Joey, I know they help the channel, but boy, Twitch are getting worse. I know they are. Dougie, we've not even got going yet, and you've got dropping the 5 gifted already. My man, how are we doing? Dougie, how we doing, my man? Thank you so much. Wow. You guys are incredible. 112 in the channel already. Dougie, I've not even like sat myself down proper and we're already kicking it off. Wow. Good evening, my man. How are we doing? Give yourself that big shout out, please. Give yourself that big shout out. All gifted subs, everything like that. We'll give some shout outs tonight. Share some love in the community. That's what we're about. Kirsty, how we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Twinkle Toes, how we doing? DeggyUK is a legend. How we doing? Good to see you. Toddy, how we doing? That time again. Best comfy. Let's get comfy. Hope you're well. I'm very well, thank you. How about yourself? How about yourself? Hopefully you're well. We've had a night off. Yeah, and we're back. We're back for 2 nights before I go away for the weekend to Portugal for a stag do. And then we'll be back obviously next Tuesday or potentially Monday evening. So Monday evening and then see how we get on. Depends how bad I am. Depends how bad I am. We're getting back. New garage at 227 is giving PD 10% as well. Oh, nice, Luke. Cool. Cool, cool. I'll have to find that one out in the city, obviously. But thank you for that. Wow, here he is. KDR, my man. How we doing? 5 gifted subs. Jeez, KDR, how we doing, my man? Hopefully you're well as well. 151 in the channel. The GOAT. How are we doing? You, Dougie, the lot. Incredible. Thank you so much, KDR. How we doing? Hopefully you're well. Zeus, how we doing, my man? Hopefully you're well as well. You know I don't do that, mate. Listen, people here, people sharing love. Please make sure we share the love back. You are a streamer as well, Dougie. And share the love throughout. KDR, shout outs, the lot. Everyone shout outs. That's obviously gifted subs, stuff like that. Swainy, I live in Portugal. Okay, nice. Wicked. Yeah, I'm going to Albufeira for the weekend. A bit of a messy one, but should be good. Should be good. If you don't mind, I won't be able to stay fully. I got my mum's food. Hey, listen, DJ. Hopefully that goes really. Hopefully that goes as well as it can do. Obviously, with the best way of saying it. But yeah, you do what you got to do, and all the best to you. And hopefully everything goes okay. And have a good evening. Luke, I'm good. How about yourself, my man? Hopefully you're well. Is Portugal going to be messy? It's a stag do with 30 people, so probably. I'm not a big drinker myself. You know, I have a few beers on stream, stuff like that, but I don't drink a lot. So me going out and drinking loads is, you know, not what I tend to do. How are we doing, Billingham? Good to see you, my man. AJ, how you doing? I like that song. What song was that one? The one before this one? Is it this one? This is Steenside. If you go check them out, steenside.com. I'm sponsored by them. They make some really cool stuff. KDR with another 5 gifted. How have we got to 15 already? And we've been live like 4 minutes. I don't understand. You guys, KDR, absolute legend. Thank you. Holly, how we doing? Any more dreams? My missus doesn't know. And I just, whenever you come in, I'm like, I can't bring up this awkward conversation of, this lady called Holly in my stream has dreams about me. It's not really a thing that I bring up, is it? To your wife or whatever. I don't know. What can you say? How are you doing, Holly? Hopefully you're well. Jack, how are we doing? Good to see you. Reese, how are we doing on TikTok as well? You look fresh today. Everyone getting stopped. It's the sound of the police. Absolutely. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Fraser. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, I'm good, Jack. How about yourself? I'm talking to Twitch, guys. I'm also live on Twitch right now. So TikTok, I'm live. Twitch, DeggyUK on Twitch. No, it's not Scorer. This is United Gaming. United Gaming. We'll be getting into the city very shortly. So yeah, we'll be getting to the city very shortly. Twitch viewers, yeah, this is correct. Keep up the good content. TJ, how we doing? Yo, my PC keeps blue screening. Any ideas? I'm not sure, but if you come into my Discord, discord.gg/DeggyUK, there's a PC help channel. There should be everything in there that you can help out with. Yeah, that was the song, but love it when you play it on repeat. It's the sound of police. Ah, right. Okay, yes, the sound of police. That is my alert in Twitch. So we've got KDR. We've got Dougie as well, gifting out loads of subs. So, yes, all good. Hello, Wifey. How are we doing? Wow, they now do a double Big Mac apparently at McDonald's. That's the news of the news of it coming straight out. You've heard it first on Twitch. A double Big Mac while KDR comes in his 157th sub. How are we doing? How the fuck do you always stream every time I'm on duty? I don't know, Max. I don't know. I'm here. That's the main thing. You're here. That's even better. How are we doing? That stream goal, another goal smashed, and you're not even 10 minutes in. Just need to get that hype train going. How has there even not been a hype train? We've got 16 subs in 8 minutes, and we've not even had a hype train. Like, Twitch want to send out all these Twitch ads all the time to you guys, but they won't give me a hype train. I don't understand. I'm safe, and so is Mark. Okay, that's good, Holly. That's good. As long as we're safe, then. Craig, how we doing? Good to see ya. They've been doing double Big Macs for a while. Well, the first time they've been doing it round our way. Then the first time. Glad to be number one again, KDR. I love that. Love that. First time they've been doing it for a while. And a chocolate pie and a Biscoff McFlurry. Biscoff McFlurry must be the one. How good would that be? I used to have quite a lot of Biscoff milkshakes, so Biscoff McFlurry would be really cool. Duke Wizard, good evening. Zeus, how we doing, my man? Good to see ya. Hopefully you're well. I'm Ashley, how we doing? Good to see ya. And a double Big Mac. A double bacon Big Mac. Okay. Now we're talking. Has the Luton promotion party ended? I don't think it's going to end until we get relegated. While we're in the Premier League, we're just going to party and party and party all day long. Why not? Why not? We're in the Premier League. What more can we say? Jordan Bailey, how are we doing? Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, in comes the cat. Okay. Everyone meet Archie. Archie, who molts a lot and doesn't want to be on camera. Brilliant. Now I'm going to have hair everywhere. Brilliant. Oh my lord, be careful. Dougie is giving out another 2 gifted. Dougie, absolute beast. Thank you so much, Dougie. Are you trying to fight for that number 1 spot? He is as well. He's taking it. Oh no, he's taking it. He's gone 12. Number 1 now. Big up you, Dougie. Dougie, absolute beast. I can't believe he's like, I'm taking number 1. Dougie's here. Looty's here. Get spamming that emote. Let's get into the city and let's have some fun, shall we? While you lot are going crazy in the chat. A hype train is close now. All of a sudden, a hype train is close. I don't get Twitch. I do not get Twitch one bit. Guys, if you do like the music that I do play on stream, just a little shout out to Steenside. Steenside, I do get sponsored by them. They do copyright free music. KDR's like, Dougie, nah. You're not sitting top. It's me. I'm the GOAT. I'm sitting top. I'll take full credit here. 162 in the channel. And I think that means hype train is here. But if it isn't, Twitch, you got problems. Yeah, go check them out, guys. They a little individual plan. You can pay, I think it is £2.50 a month. And you can have access to millions and millions of songs. I wouldn't say millions, actually. There's not quite millions, but there's a hell of a lot of songs that they all make. They make them custom as well. They are streamers as well, so feel free to go check them out. You can also download them straight to your PC. I do feature a lot of the one that I feature is Dream State. This one. You've probably heard this one quite a lot in my football vlogs. This one gets put in my football vlogs, so feel free to go check that out. You can download once you get the free, or once you pay for the subscription. you can download their content and use it, and it's all copyright free, so you can play it on stream and do whatever you want. I'll sit at the top of the mod list. Yeah, you do that. You do that instead. You coming to Amex? Yes, I am, Doof. I am coming to Brighton for the first game. Yes, indeed. I'm looking forward to it. I am looking forward to it. If you're there, let me know and we'll meet up. I want to do that with all the different grounds that I go to this year. At the moment, to date, I'm only missing one till Christmas, which is Fulham away. The rest of them until next year, I am actually attending. So all good. Hello, mate. You right?
Hello, Roberts. How are you, mate?
Very well. Yourself? I'm gonna have to go downstairs quickly because I'm really, 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 really hungry.
Oh, I can't hear you, lad.
Oh, can you hear me now? Don't say this has done this again. Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you, lad.
Fuck, what's the... Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, boss.
Hello, mate, you right?
How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Johnny!
I think he can't hear us.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Is it me? Ah.
Yeah, it's him. I need to get some
Oh, I
food
can
because
hear
I'm
that. I can hear that.
starving. I'll be back in a sec. I need to get some food.
Yeah.
I won't be long. I'll be just downstairs quickly. Plan for today, Melon. I'm not sure actually yet. We're gonna go out there and have a look. Swifty's here now, so we're gonna go speak to Swifty and see what's going on. But I just need to grab some food real quick, otherwise I'm gonna die. Spend a ridiculous amount of money on food. The pleasant one's on taste. Okay, brilliant.
Me, lad.
What's been going on, mate?
Just had a raid on the compound at Courts Centre.
Okay, nice. How'd it go?
Two firearms retrieved, class ones.
Love that.
Fuck
Love
me,
that.
I want to kill myself.
Why, mate? What's up?
Are you doing CID work? Is that what you're dressed in, or?
No. It's just my outfit. It's just
No worries.
swapped it up. What do you need?
Edward,
Hello?
come here.
How we doing, boys? You right?
What is happening?
Right, there we go. That's better.
Hey, run.
Yeah, run.
Right, that's
Look,
better. Look. Halo's the name. Let's go for 2
Second
whole
month
months.
rule.
Love that. How we doing? Good to see ya.
What?
23 subs today already. It's crazy. You guys, honestly, are smashing my sub goal. This is how much I've ever had. 486 subscribers. You don't that's the most I've ever had, which is incredible to even think that I've got that many subscribers. You guys are insane, honestly. Need one more person to either gift or sub, then we got the hype train. We've already got the hype train. We've already got the hype train. You've returned, absolutely. How we doing? Hopefully you're well.
Hello?
All just listen. Look, I just come and enjoy myself every night. You guys are the ones that obviously make it the stream that it is. No. I haven't got 400 in one day. I've had 24 today. My most ever was 100. I had 120 in one day, and that was with KDR, Ginge, official Jordan going absolutely insane. Them lot just went like 30 each. KDR come in with 60 or whatever. Yeah, it was incredible. Literally, them 230, KDR 60, and I got 120 odds. It was incredible day. I was absolutely gobsmacked. You guys just. You don't understand what it actually means as well. And then most annoying part is Twitch taking 50% of it. You lot spend so much money. And now Holly's getting on it as well. Holly, with your 4th gifted sub. Thank you so much, Holly. That's very kind of you. You don't Twitch take 50% of it as well. It's incredible. You lot obviously spending all your money.
I am thermal.
Josh, how are we doing? Good to see you.
Thank you.
I'm still in UG, Josh. Yes. Yeah, I'm still in UG. What's the yellow sting in the left of your pocket? They are cable ties, zip ties, and they are. I'm not sure what they are.
I'll join you on that one, Goose.
I'm not sure what they are.
Long time no speak.
The steering angle
Sorry,
was
sorry, no.
absolutely.
Right, let's get myself on duty. Let me get myself on PD main. Let me get myself on secondary. Oh, hello, mate. You right?
Hiya.
How we doing?
Doing good. Just been authorized to fly the India 99 for the rest of the evening, so
Oh,
I
sweet.
risk it's been happening in the streets.
Sweet. There was actually an incident that happened the Monday, but it was all cleared up now.
Was it
I
involving
don't
me?
need your body cam. You know the one that the G1 incident when you saw them at G1 get into a different vehicle and then they got arrested at construction site.
Oh shit.
Can you
Can't
remember? It was literally just before you flew out.
Oh, I've just watched
You were
that
up in
footage.
India 99 and it was a black Mercedes.
Oh, my
Put it away at G1. Stood there talking to someone for a minute and then
horror movie.
he went into
Oh, yeah?
construction site. Yeah. He had a lawyer come in.
Probably don't have the body cam.
Yeah, no, that's
me.
fine. He had a
Oh.
lawyer come in. We managed to get him for most things, but the other person that was with him, we didn't get him. We let him go because we didn't have enough evidence. I'm the
That's
commissioner.
alright.
There's two
Okay.
commissioners, me and one
yeah,
other.
if it's
Aka.
two with a body cam, so I just got rid of it. I don't
that's
think I
fair
need
enough.
it.
That's all good. Cool. No bother. What's been going on? Much?
We
LC shooting.
Elsie, yes, Elsie shooting. I've been chased by Elsie, lost him because of my good driving.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's right, we saw Sal Carter walk into Legion Bank with an AK on his back. So like, oh, hold up a minute.
Yeah.
Hold up, there. That's not legal.
Yeah, 100%.
What you got? All your money, money.
So in the bank.
KDR coming in with
What's happening
95
downstairs?
bits. Let's go. Thank you so much.
He called his boys in basically, and we had a fat
See ya,
shootout
mate.
right here.
Oh, brilliant.
Great.
What's happened?
Wow.
Yo, do you want to come do a raid with us?
Yeah.
Oh, did another one?
His raid evening tonight.
That wasn't good traffic. Traffic, come on, mate.
I just jizzed.
If you want to get into full traffic, you've got to act like traffic.
Guys, what you've missed the last few days, right, is Armed have gone into a little bit better grouping. So what it basically means is Armed have got into 3 separate teams. Shit, what radio are we on from now? Are you on Firearms?
Firearms, yeah.
What do you need us?
Well, you can come and be India 99 if you don't say stupid shit on the radio. If you say stupid shit, I'm putting a bullet through your helicopter. Yo, what?
What do you need us to do?
Be a police officer.
That's a good start.
Getting on with that now, vehicles.
Do you need what are you authorising gun wise?
Class 3.
Class 3. Okay, no worries. And do we need to be more dressed up, hidden, or this okay?
It'll be TST gear.
TST, perfect. Cool. Let me go get that sorted and I'll be back here.
TST gear. Make sure that you still have your class 1.5, please.
Cool.
As well. Because your class 3 only needs to be used in, like, you know, when it seriously kicks off.
I don't have enough space. Wow, how have I not got enough space in my pockets? What?
Personal locker. Goodbye, G36. You've been amazing.
Trying to get an RTB.
Right, chat. Yeah, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. They've been raiding quite often, and they split themselves into groups. Sorry, I'll get back to what I'm actually saying now. So they split themselves up into groups of 3s, and then they don't go on to normal radio. They just sit and do their own work, and then they get called in when needed.
Fire range going.
Oh, that'll be why, because I've got all this down here.
No.
Okay, let me throw that in here for a minute. I was like, why have I got no pockets?
Hey, what?
Hello, mate, you right?
How are we?
Good, not bad. I was wondering why I hadn't got enough pocket space, and then I just just sort of dive deeper down.
That's the firing range, by the way.
I was about to say, fuck.
Oh, this has got to go first. Yeah, of course.
Great choice.
Right, we got bank. We've also
Got a
then
raid about to go down. Come
Yes,
along.
mate, you?
Yes, yeah, I'm jumping on
just
it.
saw the class 3 gathered.
I'm good, mate, how are you?
I asked, do I? Which one is it, Street?
This one.
I don't know.
Find the one that's up here.
Which one is it? I don't know.
And then yeah, so they've actually
Okay,
done
so I'm
really
gonna
well
put
lately,
all
and
my
then they're
away,
raiding.
shut
So
the
what
fuck
basically
up.
means is
I've
because they're in teams, if they
Just gonna take
if
my
someone
cigarette.
is out in the street and they're like pissing around
So
and they've got
the
guns, or
Heckler
Twitter, for instance, they post in
G36
Twitter video
away.
or pictures of
And
them
then
with guns,
what is the
Armed
other
have
one?
free ability to then go after them, which is
416,
really
And
good.
then that's rifle ammo.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2.
So we want
I thought you had a car
armory.
after. That was my car that you were driving.
Don't have enough space.
Fuck.
Bag time.
You got a beanbag shut back.
Come lower pill box.
I need some more ammo.
Put one away.
No, I like the beanbag. It's better. It's good to
Used
have.
too much.
I'm gonna go get a bag. I haven't got a bag.
Roberts.
Hello, mate. You right?
Get this
Yeah.
beanbag off me.
Good stuff. Good stuff. You enjoying it?
You winning?
I haven't been shot yet, so
that's
yes.
yeah, brilliant.
Yeah. Oh fuck! My gun's only loading 6 bullets at a time. Oh, fuck.
That's the classic saying. But you're winning.
Yeah,
You're winning, son.
you're remembering it. That's the main thing.
Right,
That's all we care
Right,
about.
Duff, you winning.
Yeah. Right, let me go get into different gear quickly. Right, TST gear. Job outfits. TST. Okay, we got to change the jacket. That shouldn't be too hard, actually. There we go. Sweet. Confirm. Good shout with the bag, actually. You carry more, don't you?
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
What's the bag that you use?
The number is 113. It's the PD one. It might be different because you.
Yeah.
Guys.
Oh, don't say it's right at the beginning again. Okay. 33. Nah, fuck it. Not asked. I've got what I need anyway. Right, we've got enough in there. We need a bit more rifle. Hug, how we doing? Good evening. Callum, good evening. How we doing? If you do setup, you should see my setup, and then PC as well. Exclamation mark PC. You should see my setup from there. Holy moly!
As the leader here, mate. I'll stand here.
Number stands up this side. Yeah, made it.
Wow, is this
What the
fucking
fuck
what is
is
going on
happening?
here?
What's happening?
Stock time.
What
Let's
the
get
fuck?
over.
Are we exploding? What's happening?
I don't know. I was going to jump to the roof if not. Find out what's going
I think
on.
that was the roof, wasn't it?
Oh, don't say it was Indian 99.
Just getting vehicle repairs. Also, the Albanian Massive has had a head pop, so we're waiting for him to come back.
Yeah, copy. Everyone's waiting for you in there, the briefing room, mate. So once you're here, we'll start.
Yeah.
Again, this is a class 3 is authorised, but I don't want every man and his dog just going with a class 3. You need to be having a class as your primary weapon. Your class 3 is there if it goes sideways.
Okay. Oh, looks like it's fine up here. That's all I was worried about. Indian 99, really.
Yeah, it's like, you know, middle floor, next to the office where everyone speaks, you know, maybe, isn't it? Yeah, okay. See ya.
Yeah, 107 Wells. Is this you in here?
You're shipping?
Alright, no, it's fine. I didn't know if Indian 99 had just blown up, so I just wanted to confirm the
I'm
welfare
here.
check.
I'm right here.
Shouldn't they be listening to you, you?
Imagine crushing
No,
embers.
Jono, to be fair, the way that we work it, right, in RPD, is Gold Command take the lead on most things. They run their divisions. The Gold Command will run their divisions. And if anyone has any questions about their divisions, they go to the Gold Command, i.e. the commanders. We oversee the divisions, but we don't tell them what they can and can't do. If we feel that their decision is not correct, then obviously we pull them up on it, or we talk to them about it and change it. So if
There's
someone
been a
come to me and
couple
said,
of
"Oh, what should I do in arm today, etc.?" Go ask your commander. We oversee it. We've got a lot of other things that we do behind the scenes that people don't see,
Look, you're all natural, you know, I've now
and
changed
lots
from
of other
swag
things.
glasses
So the
to
only time they would
glasses
listen
and
to
shit,
me
so, you know.
is if something was going wrong, and then I stepped in and told them. Then they would obviously listen, or if it was a disciplinary or stuff like that. But most of the time, it would be sent to the
Cash.
commander.
Yeah.
Who asked?
Sorry, let's look at my watch. I didn't realise, you know, I was 2 months back in time. Jesus Christ. Thank you for laughing. You never normally laugh either, you know. So
I do always
I
fucking
actually
laugh,
really
you shit.
appreciate that laugh.
This is gonna be good though. You're in for a good.
Mr. Hart has had a head pop.
You're in for a good evening
gone
tonight,
well.
chat. By the way,
Prince
a real good evening.
FPS Russia.
TikTok, welcome in. How we all doing? MC, thank you so much for the rose as well. Appreciate you on TikTok. Thank you very much. KDR's coming the hydrate. Yes, I've got you, KDR.
You know, someone even said that yesterday. I basically just recycled that. But
And we hit a level 3 hype train of 9 subs, 95 bits, guys. Thank you so much. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart.
Jokes.
I appreciate every single one of you.
I just got to laugh.
KDR, Holly, Zeus, Dougie, last few days have been subbing. Thank you so much. And of course, pushing even further out to Ginge, to Jordan Bailey, to everyone that has given out subs. Dino, a lot. You know exactly who all of you are, so I don't want to like roll through and end up missing a few people, and then people feeling insulted for not whatever. You know, every single one of you that are even just being here, watching the content, really helps. So thank you. And of course on TikTok. How we doing, Caden? Good to see you. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Kurt. Appreciate you. Connor comes in with sad. What are you sad about, bud? Hayden, 5,000 word essay. No, it's not for this server. Not for this server. In my last one, there was a large one, but not this one.
That's the saying nowadays, isn't it? In the trenches. Back to the olden times.
Fuck, I'm so sorry.
That's how you do a really good arrest. Here he is, Pug.
Why is he in cuffs?
I can't forget about Pug. Can't forget about Pug coming in with the 5 gifted. The legend.
I wasn't testing
85 in the channel.
Sure, okay,
Pug, is it that much already?
Let's fucking grab my
Thanks for providing the entertainment. Trig, how are we doing? You're welcome. We're feeling the love tonight. Absolutely.
No, right, okay.
Absolutely. Spam them love hearts in the chat. We definitely are. I can't believe it. 30 subs already. How like, we're not even going half an hour, guys.
Oh no, got traffic in it.
This is incredible.
Of course she got me here.
With like 492 subs.
I'll be the ringleader.
That had
the ringleader.
I'll get everyone together.
I'll only 85
pack the posse together.
Rally the troops.
I'll rally the troops. There we go.
Are you gonna mix?
Don't forget, you had some time off, Pug. To be fair,
I'll mix the packs and potions. You know, mate. I'll get hazy out.
You know, life comes first. That's the main thing.
In the trenches with me. You know,
Matthew, how are we doing? Good to see you.
No,
Jack Sims, how are we doing? Ben, good to see you on TikTok. How come you're all gathered? So there's an operation that's about to go down. It is about to go down, guys. You're going to really enjoy what happens tonight. It's going to be a raid.
It's not shitty.
There will be some carnage on radio at some point, but it's going to be good.
Agreed.
Oh, it's like.
So you're going to listen to the briefing.
You guys submit also it.
And what everyone should be doing.
You're the
one wearing goggles, you silly cunt.
It's going to be really good. You're going to get a 500 tonight, Degs. Let's celebrate. Okay, we'll have a celebratory dance at 500.
Jacket, quote.
We'll have a 500 celebration.
This is my rifle. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
This one is mine.
You know, we'll get
Show me your
ready.
face.
I'll get coming with 10 gifted.
Hoorah! Is it, you know, we'll fucking rally the oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Bush. Keep going, guys. Keep going. We're still waiting for people.
KDR 16. Pug is coming with 15. Dougie's 12.
You know,
wow,
keep
look at you. That's
FMJ
better.
chant, you know, my rifle without me is useless. Without my rifle,
Why
I am
is
useless.
the one on the left is something different? So he is going to be in Indian 99. He's going to be in Indian 99, so he's going to be on Empass looking over us.
I will. You see, guys.
Okay,
rally.
what a legend, Pug.
Yeah.
Ronnie's coming with a prime sub as well. 502 subs.
Get fucking ready, lads.
Quick head count.
I don't know what you're looking
Wow.
Fucking stacked here, mate.
Have we got everyone here?
His heart
Wow.
back. Heart is back, yeah. Then that's everything.
Wow, I'm
Yeah,
taking a
step
picture of
That's all
that.
of us now.
I'll step back.
Sorry, mate. Sorry about that.
I'll step. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Take your mask off and show your true colours.
Right, cool. Let's get it down then. So obviously you just seen we've done this
Hug,
down
man.
at Court Centre. Okay.
I'll dance after this.
It's quite
Promise you.
clear that we've taken 2 firearms from that. It's quite clear that the
You
people
guys.
that own that property or associated with that property, right, clearly have access to more firearms. Now, Edward over here told me the other. There's a boring you, Ivanov.
Engineer, how we doing? Good to see you.
Cheers, mate.
Fucking blue hat wearing Russian motherfucker.
Looks like
I will dance for you after this. I promise you, chat.
He wasn't
And
quite
thank you
winning.
so
We're
much
getting
for
with the
everyone.
army chant.
I wanted one. Don't worry.
Okay,
It's all
anyway,
going off. It's all going off.
Yeah, thanks for joining us again, Ivanov.
Sorry, I was putting that gun away in evidence locker before I forgot.
Yeah, good man. Well, actually, good point. Has anyone else got anything on them that they shouldn't have right now? Because I'm not fucking losing it, and I'm not having another red command come and complain to me that we haven't given evidence in.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Please don't call me sir. I don't like it. You will be-
Vinny, you're the same fucking right.
There you go. See, Pug, the absolute 101 gifted
He's
subs.
winding his neck out.
Wow.
no, I joke.
47
Right,
subs
listen,
already.
quite
It's
clear that
half
those
an
people that
hour
own that
in.
property are related
Oh my god, I
to
can't believe
to
it.
an organised crime.
Wow, you
Okay?
guys, man.
Edward over here has done some research for us. It turns
Wow,
out, lo
much
and
love.
behold, guess what? They belong to the grocery. Okay? Not the same lot that we did yesterday. The ones further down
believe
in the
it.
compound.
Oh,
Green gang.
Oh,
Tell us.
fuck.
The green.
Oh.
The greens.
Yep,
Bro, tell us.
oh
Sally.
shit, boys.
The
Oh,
salted
shit,
soldiers.
this could go down.
yep. So,
Is the next words coming out of your mouth? We are going to Grove Street.
Hip hip.
we are going to
hooray.
grocery.
Up, up.
Hip hip hooray.
This makes me sad.
Guys, we beat MS7.
No, we didn't.
Come on. Yeah, we did. Well, they extracted everything before we actually got anything, but we did beat them.
We're going to counter this.
This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
Okay.
Absolute love.
Also,
Much love to you all.
fuck this.
Pug's taken the lead over KDR.
Racing in the hallways of the
Pug is back.
No one
Ask him
important.
if they got a whole
I
class.
can't, you guys, man.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm
Minty has kindly
honestly
just
speechless.
volunteered to declare all of the tactical plans for this evening. Can we,
509
just before we do
subs.
that, all right,
Rami, I'm
I
bloody
want you
brilliant,
on the
mate.
sides of the room.
Bloody
So,
brilliant. I don't know what else to
blue team
say.
against the screens and the board. Blue team
I'm
against,
gobsmacked.
the cork board, please. Get it done.
Where do we go?
All right. MPES go at the bottom near the doors.
I wasn't assigned a team, so I'm going to go.
What team are you normally on?
Purple.
To be honest.
Okay, just come at the top and we'll put you in a team that's not got the men, not got as many.
I'll go on this one. It's not got as many.
Fucking hate
Okay.
masks, I'm not gonna lie.
Who's leading blue team?
Go on, Hard. You lead blue. I'll stick with blue team to
I
have
don't
a
know where they
plan
want
for
me to
blue team.
where they want me to go.
Okay,
Then you're obviously red, I'm guessing. Good red team.
alright, Swifty, you coming on red team, mate?
Yeah.
Right,
Cool.
me red team's down a bit.
Where do you want me,
Oh,
mate?
Who are you?
Roberts.
Alright,
Oh,
go
right,
get it.
okay.
Where's Robert?
Stick your hands up.
Go on the red
You
team.
do know that like, it's a lot easier if you don't wear masks in briefings. I don't mean that to sound like a dick. It's just like I can't see what any of you look
No,
like.
no, it's a good point.
Other side,
Um,
Ivanov.
Ivanov, yeah, your blue team. Go to that side.
Yeah,
Roberts,
yeah.
go to red team, please.
Transfer,
Yeah.
permanent transfer.
Okay, go. So you ready for tactical plans?
Let's have it, big boy. Don't forget that we've got two Empire pilots.
Okay, so plan of action is there's 2 entrance and egress points into this compound. Well, actually, there's one main and then there's one rear, and we need to dominate both of these. So, what the fuck's that?
That's Donny.
I'll sort him out.
Okay, so the plan of action is blue team. We are going to be moving to the rear entrance, and it's somewhere I know. This is essentially it's like a sewer drain exit system. The red team
I do,
you
Jono.
guys are in for a bit of a fucking hard time.
I do
can't
work,
lie.
yeah.
So-
when you go through the canal.
Oh, you're talking to Pug.
Yes,
Sorry.
the
Apologies.
canals. So red team, you're in for a bit of a shit time, really. You've got 5 ingress points. to
Luton in
main
the
tunnel
Prem,
system.
absolutely. Aiden, Zach, good to see you.
So, Goose, I don't know how you
How do
want
you
to
go apply
handle
for a
that.
job?
You've got 5
There's
separate
two different
houses
ways.
which
There's
people can enter and
applications.
exit
If you
through
go into
on Grove Street.
into the main Discord,
Right,
you
okay,
can click on
when we did-
applications
when we
and you
did
can
the
apply
reg
that way.
yesterday, right, we dropped people on buildings. All right. Do we think that there's any value in having 2 people, class 1.5, essentially marksman rifle, and who's in the middle of the air? One sec.
Oh.
What's that about?
We're walking in the air.
Who's
hello.
the floating gunman?
I think there's someone amongst us.
There's a dual wielder.
I think he's flying. I think he's.
He's obviously he's got the assault load out.
Is it Street?
He knows he's serious.
Oh,
By
Street.
the way that he's bopping.
Hello. So, Goose, one thing you need to decide with your team is how you want to dominate the houses, because you've got 5 ingress points. The blue team's going to hold the tunnel down, which means they can't exit through the tunnel, so they have
I
to
hope
come
they
out.
are.
But
I
you
hope
need
they are,
to
but I
get
doubt it.
essentially pairs through doors, in my opinion, to get into
Oh my
those
God, there's
areas and
shitloads of
hold those rooms. Because
Who's
there's,
going through the front door?
Emerald Bar.
there's
yeah,
2
there is
entrance
food shop.
and egress points to this compound. There's a front door and there's a rear door.
Okay.
You have the storm drain system, which is essentially below 113. So between Maze Bank and Grove Street, essentially there is a storm drain ingress point there, which leads into a very vast tunnel system. And then you've got on Grove Street, you've got probably 5 houses which enter that tunnel system from.
Okay, all right. Red team. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 7 with me. Is that right?
Yeah, do you want to
Yeah.
take one from my team, join onto red team to assist you with that to make your numbers a little bit easier?
No, negative. I'm going to put 2 in an aircraft. You're going to go and be our eyes on Mega Mall, providing watch over. All right? 2 people, stick your hands up. Swifty. All right, Costa. You 2 are going to be dropped by MPS on top of Mega Mall. You need class 1.5. It's a long-range weapon. Everyone else will be attacking it from the south, okay? We'll be climbing over the top of buildings, all right, and making our way into the very bottom of the cul-de-sac.
I think it's a completely locked off campus as far as I remember.
No, there's definitely houses that you can climb over.
Is
I'm
there?
sure
Okay.
it's-
Okay. It might be worth an MPAS trip to check that before we commit to that.
Well, there's definitely access from Carson, not Carson.
We're Holstein.
You just jump over the wall, to be honest.
Yeah,
You can literally just stroll in. to the
So
back door.
Covenant Avenue, there's definitely a house you can jump over at 1, 2, 3. So
Okay.
our 2 vehicles, all right. So Swifty, Costa are going in MPS and being touched down on the roof before MPS provides Overwatch. Okay. We'll then provide our 2 vehicles on Covenant Avenue, and we would make a breach over the top of the houses. At that point, you could do whatever the fuck you want with your team. I don't care.
Okay, so we're going to be entering through the rear tunnel entrance, which is where we hold the tunnel down to make sure they can't exit through there and dominate that area. Like I said, you've got multiple houses which they can come through and enter into. So you just need to bear that in mind. We'll head into the tunnel system and start clearing the tunnel system, and I'll deploy an Air 4 to each ladder, essentially, within that rat system.
Wicked. This is going to be good.
That's my
Right.
plan. We'll enter there. Both teams need to have a storm ram as well.
Copied. That's fine. We'll get someone with a storm ram. That's fine. I want to make it very clear. Yesterday's raid was fucking good. The
I
comms are
come in
fucking
and
shit.
yeah, there's another one,
Right?
Martin.
I
Yeah.
don't want to hear about something unless it directly affects the safety of officers.
Pug just throws money at me
Right,
until
you
I
start
strip.
hearing,
Okay, Pug.
Is this car turned up?
Northeast,
It's
how we
turned
doing?
left, It's got fancy shiny wheels and it's got a nice paint job. Right? I'm not about that. Okay? Keep comms clear, concise, information, not conversation. Okay? Let's make it very fucking clear. By the way, I want to talk about geography. We've got the south side. That's the very bottom of the cul-de-sac. If you're down there and you're saying shots on me at the bottom of the cul-de-sac, you refer to it as south side. If you go at the top, we'll call that mall side. Okay? Because some people get confused about north, south, east, and west. Okay?
Can I offer an easier solution to that?
Good.
We just number the sides 1, 2, 3, and 4 in clockwise order. So the very front where the gates are, side 1. To the left, facing Mega Mall, side 2. The back side is side 3. And the side that faces the storm drains is side 4.
I want general consent.
While I get shot.
I was gonna say I want the general consensus, not to shit on you here, Penny.
No, that's fine. I was just offering it there as an option.
To be honest, I think you're probably better off using geography. So the gate side should
landmarks.
We'll have Mega Mall.
Mega Mall.
South.
I think your better shout is so you've got Forum Drive side. You got Forum, you've got Maze Bank side, you've got Mega Mall side, and then the rear side can just be Dock side.
That's thingy barrier, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're better off saying Dock side at the rear.
Jake, how we doing? Biz, good to see you.
I'm not gonna lie, if I'm getting fucking
There is a raid, yeah, there's a raid going on.
ARs.
Yo,
I'm
Jake's
not
continuing his
overcomplicating
sub as well from
right?
Jordan. Let's
That's
go,
fine.
Jake.
You've got
Thank you
Maze
so much,
Bank,
buddy.
You got Mega Mall.
Appreciate you.
And you've got the South, right? The bottom of the cul-de-sac.
And
Simple as
Forum.
that.
Yeah, it's gonna be real good tonight. Northeast, how we doing?
Yeah, whatever. It's fine.
Hopefully, yeah, Martin. I'm hoping.
We need to keep things simple because people.
There is a
when we
raid,
give them too
Jordan.
much to
There's gonna
think
be a
about,
raid tonight.
They shit the bed. I can't be bothered with it.
Stop that.
Not Red Twitch, welcome in.
Good
Jimbo,
raid. Does everyone know
Kushini,
what
thank you
they're
very much
doing?
for the follows as well. Yep.
Hey, fun.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
for
Yep.
CID, anything from you?
If needed to relate to any of the suspects, it's
CID here anyway, so.
276.
Okay. By the way, the primary target on this, I'll be very clear. We are raiding garages as well. Car garages.
Thank you.
We are raiding them. We're specifically looking for a Ford Transit CID.
Yep, plates in the MDT. I've just relayed.
What's the plate, mate?
Just say it, mate.
We need their CSNs preferably because that's how we get through their garages.
2 uniforms, 036, 2 Alpha X-ray.
Right, okay, so it's nothing memorable. We're looking for a Ford Transit, right? We will raid the garages once threats have been neutralized, everything's calmed down. Okay?
Very fine.
The transit is
Copy.
orange in color, just to let you guys know.
What?
Fully orange in color.
Okay. Who's just joined us?
Street again.
Street again.
Street, is this going to continue to be a problem?
No, couldn't see my Z muscle and then my head popped.
Okay, that's fine. Right, if anyone gets injured, we need to know about it. Okay? Once we get on scene, one of the first things that will be defined is the casualty extraction point. I dare I say that it's going to be kind of in a fucking someone's front garden, right? That's kind of got good cover.
I need to
Okay.
get some more food before we go.
Everyone know what they're doing. Anyone unsure?
Oh, right, blue team with me in the firing range, please. Quick brief on blue team.
Costa and Swift go with MPAS on the roof. Everyone else, 2 vehicles in the car park. Let's go.
You need anything from myself, Gil?
No, Ledwood, just stay out the fucking way.
I'll jump in Impasse.
Right, let me grab some food before we go. And I'll get this. What song are we dancing to, chat? What song are we dancing to?
Ignore that, get out.
We're two color. What he was using.
Just to confirm, there is there 2 pilots going up in Empire?
Say again.
Is there 2 Empires going up or 1?
Yeah, there's a raid going on. Mr. Kitch, how are we doing? Good to see you. I believe in miracles. Okay.
It's because we're
Let's have a
taking
look.
M-Pass, and then we're also hot dropping our team onto the roof, and it's getting confused.
Whose car is this? I'm making this person's car.
Here's one wank.
So, who've I got in my car?
Roberts.
So we'll give you the go, when you get a station point, we'll give you the go ahead to enter over roofs once we've hit the door ramp into the rear door. A copy.
Copy, we're going over roofs, mate, so we don't need a store rep.
So I mean, that's what I'm saying, give you the go, because we need to hit it at the same time to make sure that they don't get spooked and start trying to run out.
Yeah, copy. Same rules apply just for all units.
Oh, it's a
don't shoot
little bit of a
at
slow song, Holly. I'm not gonna lie.
Chance to surrender. Understand?
I don't know what. I'm thinking now. What can I?
999's ready to take off. Do you want to ask me to S50 on Mega go now?
You need to give me a better song to sing to, man. I don't know. I can't like. This is like Pug. This is what Pug wants me to do. Like, this is not happening. That is not happening, Pug. I tell you for nothing. All right. Thing is, you know me, I'm not a very good dancer anyway, so...
Empress, how many helicopters you take?
We'll be taking two.
In a Barbie world, it's a plastic, life is fantastic.
Megamall's gonna be one, then I think get other one on
everywhere. There's a nation, I'm a Barbie, let's go Barbie. Barbie girl, in a Barbie world.
Way too many, bro.
Would you go into the thermals? I have got 200 in the back, man.
There you go.
We'll take thermals.
Barbie. There's currently 350 people watching me right now. Dance. What is going on? Look what you do.
Please,
by the way, just for some context, TikTok, Twitch, anyone that's just come in here, right? We've hit 500 subscribers on Twitch. So that is the reason why we're doing dancing. We dance every so often, but not even a belly button. Can't be doing. It's Twitch, you know. I can't be. I have to put myself on the hot tub streamers if I'm going to be doing that. I feel like I've just walked in and caught you in the room. Yeah, 100% sideways. Yeah, you're about to see a police raid to get really serious, and I'm sitting there dancing on stream. I've seen much worse on Twitch. It's like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've not got a six-pack, unfortunately. I can't go into that. I can't give anyone like dreams or whatever, you know. It's just not happening. Right, let's get back into it. And to be fair, right, not gonna lie to you, because it is a copyright music, that is not gonna play on YouTube. As in, it would be just me standing there with no music, it's going to be blocked out audio, and me just standing there doing this on stream. Yeah. Good one. Good. Have fun with that one, YouTube. What did I just come into, David? We hit 500 subscribers. We hit 500 subscribers in Twitch. So Pug was like, I'm throwing money at you, I need you to strip. I was like, alright. Alright. No worries.
99, no thermals from the compound itself.
You changed the car on.
Thank you, David. Appreciate you.
No, I just nicked someone else's car.
Good evening, Callie. How we doing? Hope you're well. So yeah, 300 odd people watching me
get my own impounded.
Dance and.
I just nicked theirs.
Yeah. Not fun. Not the brilliant type. But you know me. I'll do what I can. I'll do what I can.
Well, listen, I get bored of people leaving their cars around. So rather than impounding them, I just use them for my own police work and get them impounded.
How do you do that mode? You need to have FiveM on PC and GTA. That's what gets you this mod. Right, let's concentrate now, chat, because we are about to raid someone.
I'll do now.
And then I will do some more dancing in a little while.
Routine breaking off to
We're not going down the main street, are we? No.
Come on, not in yet.
Doing a drop, aren't they?
Yeah, we're doing a drop.
We're good.
Right, let's do it.
All these routes are accessible.
Oh, I feel this.
Red team, ground team, I'm fairly sure we can get on top of these roofs.
Just drop.
Yeah, we can.
Red team, we're in position on the roofs.
Children be advised, one vehicle entering the compound. Wagon.
can't crouch. Fuck. Oh, here I can. Good.
Blue team, where are you, please?
Entrance door right now.
Okay, we're on top of Roos. There's one vehicle around the back of us.
Oh shit, oh shit.
We've been made, by the way. Expect the heat.
Stop it.
What have we all got? 1.5.
Take defensive positions.
In the door now.
Multiple G-Wagons, everyone go, 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 get to the compound!
You okay?
Get off the
Yeah,
ground.
I'm good.
So did you shut yourself?
Yeah, I did. Everyone into the compound, blue team ETA for you.
We're entering now. Enter now.
Best update on any heat signatures in the area, please.
None in the compound, but we've still got that G-Wagon on scene. It's circling the area. It's currently at stop on Grove.
Okay, your next comp from them would either be they're getting out, right, or you can see weapons.
Let's see.
Is that that transit van?
No,
Yeah.
That's a white one.
Could be a
Yeah.
van. Could be.
Be advised, one white van at the compound.
See if MPAS can pick up his radar to see if it's the same number plate.
I saw some movement across the street, not too sure though.
Want to keep eyes on behind.
We should try and spread out across, because otherwise we just need to tell them.
I'll group with you then, Roberts. Me and you a pair.
Sounds good.
And then
You know the direct building we're targeting?
I think we're targeting it all.
All. Okay. Cool.
I don't think anyone's here.
Blue team, where are you, please?
They have guns and everything. They've been sighted with guns all day and all different stuff. Twitter, the lot.
We're gonna need a storm round, by the way.
Yeah.
We can't get into them houses.
Has no one got one?
I don't think Goose was clear on the plan.
Has any of you got one? Has any of you
No, I
got
haven't
someone?
got one.
Oh no, fair enough.
Ah.
Oh, yep. Okay.
Oh, what?
Brilliant.
We're gonna watch behind. There's a G-Wagon behind us a second ago.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna watch forward, I'll watch back.
Yep. Pug money well spent. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. We don't dance for nothing. Oh dear. I need to put this down a bit. There we go. So you're not. You can't. You can see my rather than.
Schools just that big, but still clearing through tunnels. We're tunnel 2-5 right now.
Yeah, copied. We're gonna set up a perimeter in the outside. We're only gonna have to wait for you to attend to give keys to houses, because we don't have a big red key. The red team secondary, Main Street, going over the other
Clarify,
side
you
of the
haven't
road.
got the big red key. Copy.
Yeah, hey firm, mate. I did say in the car park, we're not taking one.
Over mate, cash secondary. I'm positioned on top of a little, well, it seems like a lookout spot at the front entrance.
I'm gonna keep an eye on this ladder that we all went over because there was a G-Wagon circling behind our cars.
You're on the roof, yeah.
Okay, so I can't get up there.
Still clearing.
Yeah,
Stop
I'm
by
on
you.
this roof.
So I think we've got this pretty locked down. And people on
I'm hearing garage doors moving.
Is that a local coming or?
I think that's because I'm above you.
Yeah. That was a local by the front door.
Yeah.
Street, jump on one of the air conditioners and jump out. Red team are on the opposite side to where we entered.
Hey, good job, Red Team on secondary. We've got some good coverage right here.
Blue team, entering from house 5. We're coming up from house 5 now. We're entering the middle of it.
Okay, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. There's gonna be guns, yeah. Oh, well, we're hoping to get some guns out of it. I'm not on CID, no, I'm on armed at the moment. Tom's on whatever he wants, literally, yeah. Literally just whatever I want. We are raiding them. So the reason, there's 2 different teams, Zach. You have to sit patiently. There is a team that's actually in the compound from the, so there's these houses over here all have tunnels that lead out. Yeah, I think I can see visual in the house with you guys. Yeah.
Empire, I can hear a vehicle in the area.
As you can see, they're in the house. We're the ones that are overwatching. So there's actual tunnels that go into.
We got one.
That go in. So we had to clear them from behind. So if they we clear them into their compound, we've got them all surrounded here.
Doesn't be advised. One vehicle approaching.
As an update, every house will have a number on the front of it correlating to that tunnel. We are in house 5. We're going to go house 4, 3, 2, 1 now.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're waiting for them to pull up. So if they've all vanished, they could then try and target us from behind. So we've got units up there on the roof. We've got all of us surrounding on the buildings. So we've got it pretty much surrounded, to be fair. And then we've just got the team inside getting rid of all of the, going through the houses. We found, so this gang here that we believe could be called the Fratellis have had sightings of guns and have been doing some quite illegal stuff. We've been catching them on evidence, stuff like that. So we're now targeting them back and raiding their buildings in order to find guns, drugs, illegal items, the lot. So they're just currently looking through stashes as we speak. That's an armed officer. Yeah, it looks a bit weird, but I think that's an armed. Yeah, Pug, the reason it's nonsense is because of the fact that I have only just restarted. So last week, do you remember watch time never used to work?
Very little threat whilst we're here. Do you think there'd be any benefit in bringing CID in to start looking at the garages whilst we're providing cover?
I think once we've got all the...
I managed to get it working, so that's the reason. So the foliage works, but obviously the other thing, like Mara, look, 2 years, 2 months. Wow, look at you. Flexing that, 2 years.
So we'll get all houses access.
Wow.
And then we'll,
but yeah, because I only started it a few weeks ago, or last week, or whatever it was. The watch time will only be from last week, annoyingly.
Closer.
Jamie Smith on top. Wow, Jamie, you changed your name now then? How are you doing anyway, buddy? Are you still in Scora, or you moved across to another city? I know there's plenty of cities that have popped up now. No, so Lockridge Pello is due back soon. He got removed from PD for breaking rules, and he's been transitioned back in again at some point. But I'm sure he'll let you know further on that. PD are currently open now. The apps for PDUG are open now. They're open as we speak. So they'll be open for another week or so. Get into the Discord and get applying if you want to. I don't know how much he's actually said, Holly, so I probably wouldn't want to say what happened, because it's, you know, although it's my place to say, being the head of police, why we removed him, but it's best not, you know, bringing any unwanted attention, or you know, it's not really my, if he wants to tell people what happened, then obviously it's down to him. He can do that, but all I need to say is that he will be back soon. Yeah, he's playing American RP. He was trying to look for different servers that he was looking at. I think he quite enjoys the American style. I don't. I'm a big UK person, so it suits different people, you know. And it's really good that he's found a server that he really enjoys. So that's really the main thing, firstly.
Channel 2.
Got a car approaching the compound.
Nice on there.
Entering.
Now trying to leave.
We're away, chill out. Red team, get me gunpoint, let's go.
So I say there, put your hands up now. Hands up.
Hands up now. Hands up. Drop to the floor now. Drop to the floor now. Copy. You two sort out the arrest. We're covering sick.
Yeah, I got him covered.
Right, so at this moment in time, okay, you're going to be currently detained for the purpose of a Section 47 search, but we're also here to detain you for questioning as well, okay, relating to some previous crimes that have been going on.
Red team now is detained.
Okay.
Leave him with one
I'm just going to move you over here. One in custody. Okay, sir, so I will be giving you a Section 47 pat down, okay? I'm looking for anything that may be valuable to ourselves, anything firearm related as well, okay?
I've got a tube on me, but that's it.
Have you got anything else that may stick, stab or poke me?
I mean...
Updates, we're just finished
Right,
2,
no
we're
problem.
heading to 1 now.
Any reason why you have a tube, sir?
Yes, that will be.
You're a plumber, yeah?
Now, got another vehicle
Okay, no
coming down
problem.
from North.
Obviously, I'm sure you're probably aware. I'm just going to be removing that for a time being. I will give that back to you, but for our protection while you're in our custody.
Touch any form of communication device.
What's this for?
Sorry, because we're just...
Everything will be explained, sir. Everything will be explained. Don't worry. I'm just while you're in our custody, I will be removing the radio communications from you. Okay. Yeah, everything has been removed. He didn't have anything other than a tube on him.
Yeah, don't release him until we finish.
This
Please.
is seriously
Yep,
how
copy
I'm
that.
treated.
Sorry, sir. What did you say?
This is seriously how I'm treated. I spoke to some of your officers earlier and they were sitting there tackling me and whatnot, but, you know. Okay.
So, until obviously our investigation has been finished, I don't want to go too further in to detail, but everything will be explained, okay? And the relevant documents will be given to you.
Yeah, no, you're way too long.
To the reason why we are here, okay, in our investigation. Do you live on the estate, do you?
Yeah, just rent one of the houses.
Yeah, no worries, mate. How long you lived here?
Not that long, to be honest.
991
A week, yeah.
Moved in.
No worries.
991's gonna have to
I don't know about the other
be due
areas,
to stay at 11. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
Nice to see you for you.
Is
What's
9-8 gonna
47?
replace you?
Section 47 of the Firearms Act, sir.
Yeah, we're still
It means that I have the ability to search under that act for a firearm.
Look, I'm not gonna lie, I think I do have some firearms charges, but I'm trying to move on from those days.
What was your name, sir?
James
James what?
Stone.
Date of birth, please, James?
Oh, bloody hell, now you're asking. No, my citizen thing is PUP. 45063.
Those all houses complete.
Yeah, copy. If we can bring in
Should be 3rd of August.
someone from CID, then I assume the only person left
Yeah, perfect.
is in a fucking helicopter.
I'm coming in after we land, mate.
When you go in bed?
Repeat?
I thought you was going off shift.
That's Ledwood, mate.
Oh yeah, copy. You're gonna have to probably land your helicopter in the storm drain or something. Don't land it down here, because that thing gets shot real dead.
It's been processed, so we can get that off it. Perfect. Yeah, I've seen you've been charged previously for having possession of firearm. Do you have any firearms on you or in your storage that you that we need to be aware of?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
so when we
but-
search through the properties and the cars, we will not find any firearm. Is that correct?
Because CID
I mean,
got
as I
coming
said, I
down
only
here,
own one of the, like, I rent
you
one
might have to be a
house,
bit of
so I'm
our
sure
arse
you
in
can
ears.
find
No, no,
it.
that's fine. What house do you own, sir?
FiveM will keep them.
It is the one to the right of us, this yellow one.
This one just here, yeah?
Grove Petrol Station, ready
Okay,
to
no problem.
come
Number one.
through to the compound to you guys.
Yo.
Right, this is Mr. James Stone. Previous firearm claims he apparently rents number one, and he's just stored his car in the garage behind us here. Reportedly,
What gang do you rent number one off?
So, of course, to give you an update, I'm leaving 3 people inside, 1 defending the rear door, 2 inside the central tunnel system.
One
And the
car
3
in
of
the
us
compound. That's PD, that's CID.
Who do you rent it off?
Just some people.
What's their name?
Do you need to know that information? Like,
Do you think I'm stood here dressed up with 20 firearms officers not wanting to know information?
no, I'm a bit confused. I came in, put my car away, and I was going back to my house, and then.
Fair enough. There's a Section 47 firearms search warrant being carried out on your property, okay? Anything to do with firearms will have been seized from that location. It's the only garage down here where you parked your vehicle.
Sorry, what's that?
Fuck me. Is the only garage here where you parked your vehicle?
Yes.
Brilliant, thank you very much. Just keep him, make sure that he's got no communications for
yeah,
now.
yeah, I've taken it all, don't worry.
Blue team finished searching the house.
Yeah, all houses complete. I've got 3 blue team coming up who are now up offside.
Right, cool. That's
I've
good
got
chat.
3
So it's
remaining down
nice
at
the way it's gone so far. If it fixtures tomorrow, yeah, I'm excited to see
We're
who
going to converge on this van, make sure that there's no one inside.
the rest of
Should've done that early
the
doors.
people get. Actually, I'm really excited.
and,
Championship's
then
going to
we'll
be
switch
unreal this year. I'm more of a 100k die or person, if I'm honest, but want to do PD. Yeah, Cali is PD's really good. This type of stuff you'll see a lot more, and it's really good content. This it's unreal.
I'm state 6, look. They have black Audi.
CID, what colour is the facility? Green.
Okay to sit down or something?
Yes, sir. If you want to sit down, you're more than welcome
Hanging
to.
around yellow trim.
Is there any reason for the cuffs? Like.
Yes, as I say, you're in our detainment at this moment in time, just for our protection. Then obviously the cuffs is
we are
reasonable.
An update is now, the gate is now
From the manner of the way that we're
stop
here,
now.
that's the reason. Okay.
I kind of got shot in the shoulder earlier, but
You got shot in the shoulder. Where? By who, sir?
I don't know.
What was the reason you got shot, sir?
I don't know. I literally woke up to an officer in my face, and paramedics. To be honest, I'm a bit confused about this whole situation.
I completely agree. Completely understand that, sir. Everything, like I say, until we get down to the fine nitty-gritty, you will be questioned by CID into your obviously whereabouts and stuff like that. So just sit tight for a minute. We will get everything under control, and then obviously everything will come more of a shred some light to you. Okay?
Yeah, but after my surgery, I came out to officers tackling me and whatnot, like. So to be honest, me and the officers aren't really, you know.
Peanut coming in with the gifts on TikTok. Let's go. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I can't comment on previous situations without being there, sir. But obviously, all I can do is say that at the moment you're in the best of hands. Okay.
Alright.
I am Tom Roberts, Commissioner, so you're in the best of hands there, okay?
Because we've got Sam Longshore in the G-Wag. Possible member, maybe?
CID. Am I good to sit down there and leaning against that
Yeah,
wall?
what I'll do, I'll see if I can get you in a car just so you're a little bit more out the way, yeah?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, 107 Goose.
Go call it.
Any chance I can get this gentleman in a vehicle so he's protected, and then we can obviously I can get back onto protecting if need be.
Yeah, check him in CID vehicle.
Copy that. Right, so we'll get you in one of these lovely cars for now out of the way, yeah? We will obviously, like I say, CID will get in contact with you.
What
Hello guys.
Lawrence.
Hold on.
This gentleman turned
I
up
think
on
Lawrence
scene.
has made his way back to Davis.
Oh, come on,
yeah,
right.
he's at Davis.
This gentleman is James Stone. He turned up on scene in a vehicle. He parked his car in that garage just there. And
Sorry, what was the name?
James Stone.
Oh. It's an interesting name. You was arrested yesterday, wasn't you, carrying a firearm?
I don't know who's on the list. But it should be CID though.
You was taken to Davis PD.
What the bloody Norris Davis PD?
Who's the traffic unit?
Oh, it's a different PD to the main one.
CID, but in a traffic marked car just popped up.
Well, I was arrested, yes.
With eyes on.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm.
So,
No.
it's
I get away from the car.
Is it just a pipe?
Pipe, radio, and a phone. Yeah, that's correct. I've taken off of him. He had obviously that previous firearm report from yesterday. And if you want to do any further questioning to him, he said he rents number 1, which is that one over there. And he parked
The one
his
you
car
just
in
walked
this.
out from?
Yep, that's the one, just there.
Okay, perfect.
The one with in yellow. Do you want to take him from here?
I can do. I don't know what my team are doing over there.
That's
but
fine.
yeah,
Well,
I'll
I
take
said
him
I was
from
going to put him in the car for now, just in case. But obviously, I have.
Yeah, if you pop him in the front one, that's my one.
Perfect. No problem.
And then I'll be with him in a couple of minutes.
All I've explained is that we're searching him under Section 47 of the firearms. He's not been told any further information. If you just want to unlock
Perfect,
it.
Thank you. Yeah. Cheers, pal.
Perfect. Just mind your head for that.
Do you have a list of the CSNs or prowess?
Do you want any food or water, sir, before we go further?
No, I'm good.
Perfect.
We've just raided the Fratellis, and I need all of their CSNs, or at least their names, so people can search for the CSNs, so I can get into their
I
garages,
know
please.
2 Fratelli members. One of them is Margaret.
Give me 2 minutes and I'll see what I can do.
I'd recommend just coming a little bit further over here, just in case he's listening to you.
I have got 1 CSN on me right now, though.
PD firearms, here we go. Yeah, 107 suspect in vehicle and back on lookout. Right, cool. So we're just looking on lookout again. This is good, guys. It might not look a lot to you directly, but obviously everyone here is playing a part right now. So it's really good to see different perspectives, which is the main thing. And the good thing about it, there's not carnage, there's not too much resistance. They're kind of letting us do what we need to do because we're quite a force, and they don't want to go into active shootouts and stuff like that, which is good. As you can see, you'll see there's people on the top roof there looking out. We've got India 99 in the air, so we're looking good. We're looking good. Yeah, any age. How we doing, Wolf? Good to see you. Sidling away to Plymouth first game on the Monday night, I bet.
I've got a
Imagine.
vehicle, the G-Wagons next to the unmarked police cars, the red one and the black one.
Yeah, I've got eyes on him. He's taking notes down of the vehicle. Away from the car.
Out to the local area.
Away from the car.
I shall give you a tender if you go and take notes about his vehicle.
Okay.
Away from the car.
And cover cash. For future reference, we can just run into this compound, by the way.
That's a sick police alert. That police alert is insane. I'll catch up with this in a minute.
Otherwise, we're going to come to your house for an eviction, okay? Get an eviction notice. Okay, sir. Yeah, see you soon. Yeah, please do. Please. You don't want to have to get your car towed today, sir, do we? Yeah, we'll see you soon. Love from the government.
Who just gave us a parking ticket?
Sweet. What server? It's UG. If you do exclamation mark UG or exclamation mark server, you'll get all the information. Thank you, Holly. How are we doing, Edward? Hope you're well. It's United Gaming, this is server, and you can't play this on PS4, it's only on PC.
White vehicle approaching gate. Compound.
Okay, if the vehicle's inside the compound, then we ought to stop it loaded before.
They're giving himself in at this point. At least he hasn't stored his car this time. That's good.
SUV heading towards front gate. Just took a right, disregard.
Yeah, like what?
That's horrible. This is his building. I don't know if I've got permission to be in there.
Operate 999, call on it.
Yeah, you have, everywhere.
Yeah, thank you.
Anywhere inside these big gates is ours to look at.
Perfect, that's fine. Just scared the shit out of me. I didn't know you were up there.
Yeah, no worries. He didn't know I was up here. Oh, quality. He was like, who the fuck's talking to me?
CRD, walk to this garage.
Right, so we know they're getting. Ah, there it is. We can see.
Farms, at the team, we've got a 6x6 just by the entrance of the storm drain. Goes back to Nico Obama. Seems to be just trying to enter the back way.
Yeah, I've got eyes on the vehicle. Eyes on the vehicle.
In the green colour.
To a top side down to the bottom.
Cool. This is good.
Yeah, it is a green mask. Confirmed to Porteller.
Swift, have you pulled vehicles out?
Hey, last man?
Who's pulled vehicles out for CID?
Not me.
To me, I've been
All
looking for the
CID
garages of the CSNs they've given me, and there's no vehicles in any of them.
By Max, all CID who are inside have just been moved up topside to the garage. Or been told to leave and go topside.
Okay. So, Ramona, come down to the garage, please, for CID.
Bollocks.
White car and approach the gate. Thinking about coming in.
Got a black car next to a 6x6 as well.
Embass, can I get an update from the storm drain side, please, of what's going on?
If that's the storm drain now, they're facing up north. They're facing north side, Mega Mall. Just right beside Mega Mall and the
Yep,
Rogue Ave.
copy all I need, thank you very much.
Of course.
Blue team who were topside, return topside, please.
CID hall.
Multiple vehicles now approaching the beginning of the gate.
6x6 gate team. Outside front gate.
So much making contact with Street.
Hart, do you need CID or firearms?
I needed you. So this gentleman's got a thing on him. Why letting him go or keeping him?
Out the back, Bruce, might as well let him go.
Street, what's happening?
To know why we're raiding. He's getting upset, very upset.
Stop firing guns then and you won't be upset. What rank are you? I am the commissioner. There's two of us. Two commissioners, myself and Hacker. Cool, this is good. This is really good from Arms because we've got a real good situation going on. CID are looking in the garages right now and looking at the vehicles. We've had the armed response team go through all of the compounds and clear them out. We've had teams go around the back as well where we know there's tunnels and stuff. We've got
Keep your 1.5s aimed at these
we've got suspects that have entered, been arrested and questioned. And then we've got all of us lot. There's like 20 armed officers on right now, like showing force, which is really good. We've got armed officers up there. We've got two armed officers on the roof. We've got armed officers down there, inside buildings, on the exit of the tunnels and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. We've locked this down proper. This is really good to see. And we've also obviously still got all the other art units attending Vangelicos and whatever else, the illicit shipment and stuff. So yeah, really good. And then when we get more PD on, you know, when we apply and do more PD applications, we'll have response and traffic to be able to take on like illicit shipments and stuff like that. By us doing this, it starts to like tell the gangs that we are, like, for a long time PD were very much on the back foot and everyone just messed with PD because they knew they were weak. New PD were weak because they armed and not having too many available and stuff like that. But now we've really got sort of a good direction. The guys who are running the armed unit, Mint, Pincock, Goose, Wallace at one stage went until obviously he's left now.
Pretty glad to.
So as this green car enters into the compound further, everyone surround him, please. Yes, look up.
Okay. Yeah, done a real good job, and now we're starting to fight back a little bit. It's really good to see. People may question what they're doing now. And it's even nice that we don't get into full shootouts all the time, you know? Because that's not what it's about. Oh, fuck. It's not all about just shootout. Realistically, if police are turning up to your compound, it's kind of game over. If they've got a lot of units on. Right, so we've got a green vehicle there. We've got a Mercedes. Interested to see how many people are actually inside them. I know there's one in the green at present. We've got one of them, like, being Audis that were driving around with it.
Who's that guy that's running around at the moment?
G-Wag, I'm back at gate.
Are we not going in for a hard stop?
Lad, what? Ivanov, can you come to me, please? I'm at the top near the gate on my side of the road.
I don't get that part. Why has the guy been released and let go? What's that all about?
I don't receive it.
Fire vehicle back in the compound.
Random detain this white vehicle.
Mitty. In fact,
Where's Ivanov, please? Repeat last.
Not sure.
I've got him on the suicide. Send him up top, please. Orders of SFC.
Yeah.
What's up? Goosey wants to chat with you.
I don't get why he's being let go. Surely if he's in the compound.
They have just said, can't lie, let's just go shoot these boys. He's left.
18 back on gate, please.
Yeah, I don't think they're that stupid to try and engage on all of us.
Ivanov, have you explained to these gentlemen why they're being raided?
No, I haven't. I said, once we've left here, they can come to the police station and ask for you to have a reason. Phoned me asking why they
I'm
were
not going
getting
to say over
raided.
radio and
I
ask why
explained
he's
that
been
we
let
have to
go.
ask you because I have no
But
fucking clue.
it'll be interesting to see later. That'll be interesting why he's been let go. Because he shouldn't really be let go until everything's been done. I know, but don't give a shit whether he's got to wait for like 10 minutes or an hour or whatever, you know? If
Where are you?
if he's
up top near the gate.
if he's pulled into a compound which he knows about, then he should be held, just like the other guy that was being held, that should still be in the car. I'll have to wait and see. Have a good stream. No worries, Zach. Have a good one, buddy. Did you find that Steve Arnott guy? No, I didn't. No, I left it for CID, Jordan. So I'll be interested to see what happens there. Commissioner is the head of PD. Welcome in. Ball, welcome in. Yeah, Commissioner is the top. So you've got two people at the top. Then you've got the Gold Command, which is all the commanders of the divisions.
Okay.
And then you've got
all
your.
need to start thinking about pulling out the area. Yeah. Can we start thinking about doing that, please?
Yes.
Blue team get to converge down to tunnel, please. Blue team converge down to tunnel exit. Bear in mind, we have approximately 6 vehicles at the front right now.
Yeah, no problem, that's fine.
The
team will be leaving the same way they came in.
We'll be last to leave via M-Pass once everyone else is safe out there.
CID know they need to start leaving and getting out of here because they don't have, their vehicles are all in the compound, bear in mind.
Yes, so
We're about to leave now.
they're going to leave, right? And then they'll come around the front and they'll pick CID up. CID will come out with us.
Goose, can I propose a better plan? Blue team will head round to the compound to escort them out and then you guys can exit over the back.
Yeah, we'll provide cover until you've gone in and got CID out.
Yeah, come.
Minty, where you at?
Yeah.
There isn't an age group. There isn't an age limit to get in. Are they going to try and block the gate?
They're
Or?
getting ready to do something.
One's lined up right side of the road behind the G-Wagon. Melee's out at the left-hand side of the white vehicle.
Swift, unless she's got a gun, we don't need to know about it.
Goose, if these are all confirmed part of this and we're raiding them for firearms, do we not like just all swarm on them and get them hard stopped, searched, and then arrested? If we know.
Blue team will be around the front in 30 seconds.
Yeah, Blue team, can you wait next to our cars like where red team is, please?
Like if they're actively part of this area and we're here for that reason.
Yeah.
Blue team, yeah.
I'll leave that to you.
Think we're out then there.
Roberts has proposed a question as to why we're not arresting the people at the front of the gate. I think it's a very fair question. We've got two things at play here. We can either hard stop them now at the front of the gate, balls to the wall, or we can leave knowing that they'll come inside the compound, knowing that we could then come and get them inside the compound. What do people want to do?
What's the wall?
Because we've us as an M-Pass, we've got a nine head count in thermals, so I reckon we get CID out of there and just leave it because there's 9 of them and they can all possibly have firearms.
There's 20 of us.
I can put it in.
There isn't 20 of us, by the way.
Okay, well,
Yeah. Sneak out the CID.
I'll leave that for your call,
handle it
mate.
from there.
I just don't understand why.
Blue team goes is in position to hit from the back and rear of them and tell them to clear off. And if they don't, then we can move vehicles up to get them out of cars and come with. Around, they can find out.
Red team, stay in position.
Are we able to leave yet, or what's going on?
Stand by, hold, please.
Male 3 mass 9s from the compound.
And then in the goose.
I said if they back up, we'll go. I asked them to back away from the gates, and I said, well, then we'll leave. We need to get our officers out.
Are they leaving? Are they backing up?
I hope so.
Pulled further in front of the gate.
Yeah, copy.
I
So, CID, we want you to go as far as you can into the bottom of the compound. Be prepared to exit your vehicles and take cover. Red team will extract into their vehicles on the side of the road when I give my call, and then we blue and red teams to go and hard stop every vehicle at the front of the gates.
Perfect. Better.
So I'm clear, this will be a class 3 hard stop.
I don't know why we're not. Truthfully.
Red team can begin moving to vehicles. CID.
The whole point of us here is for the fact of we're raiding them. Like, if they're here, ready to come back in.
So when every red team member is in vehicles.
Is that all teams in position?
Yeah. Individuals entering the compound.
Copy, thank you. This will be all airfoes moving. Blue team will be leading the hard stop.
There you go.
Yeah, one times 81 male is very, very back at the
There you go,
compound.
mate. Do what you want.
Hands up, face the vehicle.
You do what you want, mate. Do what you want, mate.
CD, behind you on your 6, there's an 81 male possible firearm.
Yeah, search me.
He just passed us. Don't
Anyone in the vehicle? Out the vehicle? Out the vehicle?
And where's this male in the compound?
And your hands up. Okay. Against the door, please. Is there anyone else in the vehicle?
He's coming towards the front now. Going towards the front
Just
gate.
me, mate, just me.
Behind you now, the officers.
Okay, bear with 2 seconds. You're going to be currently detained for section 47 firearm search.
What do you want about firearms?
I've
Can you
got
get
on me,
some?
mate.
He's running outside, I think.
I don't live here, what you on?
Nothing on me, mate. Nothing on me.
Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are.
Right, okay, can I ask you to go stand up against that door there, please?
I didn't use that knife. That knife's mine.
Right, next one out of the vehicle, please.
You searched me for a firearm, not for a knife.
So can I ask you something? So how come he's getting done for section 47 and I'm getting section 1 apiece?
And have you got the keys for this vehicle?
No, mate, no.
Okay, so why is it locked and you managed to get out of it?
I was the passenger, mate.
Hello, anyone in the vehicle?
Next thing you know, you're going to shoot me.
Are we coming down to pay?
I need to get in this vehicle to prove no one's in here.
There, with the hoodie on, and the cap there. The glasses there coming towards you there.
Do you own this vehicle, sir?
Yeah, I do. Do you want me to open it?
I
for
do
you?
need it unlocked.
Right, go on, uncuff me and I'll open it.
Right, can you just keep
They've
cover
already
for us,
searched
please?
me.
Jimmy's doing more drillings than you.
I need to prove there's no one else in the
Fine.
vehicle because I can't see in it.
Yeah, sound. I'll open all the doors for you if you want.
Just unlocking it will be fine, mate. I can do that.
So go and have a look. I'm gonna stand over here with my hands in the air, okay?
Taking out cuffs now.
That's perfect.
Do you mean I'm still detained? What you want?
Fucking hell, bruv. These lot, man.
Yo, I've been searched. Yeah, you've done everything. I've been taken out cuffs.
Retaliation is crazy, man.
Let's switch
Retaliation
there's
is
no reason
crazy.
why. Any reason why there's a switchblade in the glove box?
Search me. You've done everything.
Any reason why there's a switchblade in the glove box?
Switchblade? What? I've just bought this car from Rising Sun. You can even go and ask him if you'd like.
House number 1, we think it's James
Perfect,
Jones.
okay. Can you just stand over there, please, with your...
Hasn't he already been detained and searched?
Sound.
He
Yeah, we did.
What I'm going to do just for our protection, okay, I'm just going to drop you back in cuffs.
Sound.
Just for our protection.
You got
And,
any food, mate?
stand over there for us. I don't actually have any on me that I can give at this moment.
At least my grandma lives there. She can't.
Can you not tell them that, like, I don't have a firearm? What's the reason I'm detained?
Gentlemen, if you can come stand over here, please, just so we've got the rest.
He's on the ground. He's on the ground. Head for the drain.
We've got someone running over to the green car.
I appreciate it.
Hello, can you come over here, please?
The only person I want to hear from right now as well. Whereabouts is you, well?
Fuck this, man, bro. They're not even uncuffing me, bro. What's this? What you want?
Run back. Go back to the vehicle. Go back over there with the building, please.
Okay, officer, listen. You've searched me. You've done everything you want. Can I not just go?
Everything will be explained. Go stand over there with the building, please.
Everything will be explained. What do you mean, bro? I'm standing on the path.
Just listen to what the officer saying. It's pretty simple.
Internal team move to secondary purple. Secondary purple.
You've done everything.
Yeah, it's out of the storm drain. Out of the storm drain.
House today.
CRD, where are you?
We're at the back of the compound.
Where you can come out now. I want you to get plates and descriptions of every single one of these cars out here. Every single one of them that isn't a police car. You've got 3 minutes to do it.
Come on.
Pretty well. Can you join us on armed purple, please?
Just the oil protest now.
Repeat that.
Something like that, mate.
Join us on armed
Something like
secondary
that.
purple, please.
Alright, well I'll just drag you then, I guess, if I have to. Yeah, come on.
Holy shit.
Someone from CRD gonna speak with all of the suspects as well. All of the suspects.
Mate.
No, I think you like hit yourself, really.
Oh, no,
Yeah, nice one. Yeah, you
yeah,
did it
you're
again.
cool.
Come on, back to the group. Come on.
Hey, go and stand over there. Stop being
You lot are
difficult.
going court, you lot. Fuck you know. I'm not being difficult, man.
You are. You're just running around.
Listen, play stupid games, win
Let me
stupid
grab
prizes.
your arm.
Hey, listen. This is your final warning before we take you to the cells.
For what?
Okay?
For what?
You're
You're gonna take me to cells for what?
You're obstructing police duty.
Obstructing police duty, bro. I'm in cuffs, bro. I'm not, bro.
You're running around.
You
You're
old
running
man.
around.
I don't want to hear it, you dusty old man. I do not want to hear it. Step away from me, man. Your breath stinks.
The exterior. We're going to be entering to one car, 4 of us.
The breath on you lot fucking reeks, bruv. You need to have a shower, you as well, bro. I'm telling you now. Stink of fucking BO.
No, Jack, come back.
I just don't want to.
Fuck off. Get off the block! Get off the block!
If people are gonna keep running around filming cars,
I literally just wanted to know what reasons are for
Look at them, they're like little fucking headless chickens, bro.
I didn't go very far.
Look at them, bro. Feds are close.
Listen, back in there, otherwise I'm putting you in the car.
Oh, why are we all in
Stand
cuffs
over
still?
there.
Why are we all in cuffs? For
Well,
what
if you
reason?
wind your neck in and listen, then you'll understand, okay? Now let's stand over there.
Speak off, your breath stinks.
Speak when spoken to.
Your breath smells.
believe so, no.
You're a public servant, your breath stinks. Fuck you now, bro.
I literally just want to know why my gas is raining. That's all I want to know.
So can you guys stand over with the rest of them, please?
Listen, have you got any food? My tummy's grumbling like mad.
Guys, I've got one car coming
So
to
one,
suspect up at
one
Grove Street
kilo
petrol
Victor.
station.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, calm.
yeah, copy, I'm
Comes
coming
back
to you, mate.
to a Tyrone Smith.
Send round the back towards Mega Mall in the alleyway.
Oh, that's much better.
Costa in Swift Column.
Yep.
All good?
Yeah, we've got eyes on.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
picking him up now. He's heading towards petrol station.
Perfect. Just go stand over there, yeah? Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
To the black Audi.
How are we all doing,
Yes,
guys?
lad, I dropped you a little message on WhatsApp, less than
Sean,
3.
Love that. Thank you. How are we doing? 23 whole months. You absolute goat.
Calm
Thank you,
down,
buddy.
lad.
How we doing?
CRD progress on these vehicles, please.
Yeah, I think you get me out of these cuffs.
Yeah, it comes back to Sam Longshore, mate.
I will have a look at the
Lad,
WhatsApp message
guys.
shortly.
Oh, you're gonna have to give me a drink, otherwise I'll
Lads,
pass.
come on.
Just be aware, one of the suspects is on
Mate, we're
I
currently
need a drink, man.
I know.
Give us a
the side of the
second.
road.
Well, mate, if
mind
you
your
don't
head,
give me
yeah?
a drink,
Give us
I'm
a
genuinely gonna
I
pass
just said
out.
mind your
Calm.
head on the way out.
Thank you.
gonna be in those cuffs longer if you carry on like this? Nah, but because I couldn't hear you because of this guy.
Thank you.
Okay, current
What a
update and
distraction,
plan
lad.
of action.
And I can't get in my pockets.
Yeah,
right?
hold on.
CID will be getting intel. That's
Go on.
plates.
Yep.
Right now.
Pictures of faces.
I think you're gonna. Oh,
Once that's
cheers.
done, everyone will be leaving.
So,
Stand by, Goose. We're just searching the mail.
thank
for
you very
a-
much,
for the
officer. Would you
compound
like me to get
now,
back
so
in the
we can let
car?
That'd be great.
We're just
I'm
gonna
just
see what
gonna
he
obviously
has
for
on him,
protection, just put you in cuffs.
maybe
for a second, right?
There's 3 cars. It's the Brabus, yeah.
Oh, just sitting here, man. Like, don't fuck
Sam
off.
Longshore. Sam Longshore.
Yes, bro. What you saying?
Wanks, this is just long, bro. Raiding us for no reason.
Just jump,
bro,
just
money,
jump
man,
out of the
money,
vehicle
man.
again so I can just
Money
put you in
motivated.
cuffs
All
for a
about my
second.
dude, yeah.
I beg you just let me sit in here with no cuffs on, man, because I can't.
I can't let you sit in the vehicle with
Also,
no
I've
cuffs
got
on.
anxiety and you've put these cuffs on me, bro. I've got anxiety, man.
Car, I believe.
Alright, you have anxiety in the car.
What? So I've got anxiety, so you're going to put me in the car? What's your logic?
I've already told you once, stop walking around and stand
Yeah,
where you're
bro.
told. If you're not going to listen like a good boy, then you're going to end up...
Like a good boy? Who the fuck are you talking?
Yeah, we're done with all the vehicles, Goose.
I've got one runner.
Okay, have you got faces?
Yeah, I believe.
Where's he going, Robert? Someone you
Ashley, hold on.
Make them all. Running back towards the compound on the right hand side.
A second vehicle
Oh,
trying to
shit.
pick him up in the alleyway
He's
next
there.
to Mega Mall.
Quick, fence.
Running back
that
towards the
Lamborghini
CID
was
vehicle.
I ain't getting in no CRD vehicle.
Trojan 3, the search on the mail to escape with the compound is all clear for extraction.
CRD vehicles are wank.
Gentleman running is wearing a green mask.
I haven't got pictures for one suspect, Mr. Goose. Sam Longshot, mate. Yep.
Oh, no way have I been stuck in here. Ah.
Did you, Goose, did you hear that clear order?
Is it? Sorry, did you say?
Clear for extraction, the mail was all clear.
Ah, there is. Right, he's running inside the compound. Okay, that's kind of okay then. Should be able to get out then.
Yeah, I think they have a vehicle trying to pick him up.
Where's your location? South?
Currently on, I think, Royal Lowenstein by the train tracks. He's heading back towards Grove Street area.
You're not chasing anyone, there's no thermals.
Is that it? Then we're ready to roll out, man.
These guys got to be uncuffed.
Yeah, good to be uncuffed. If they want a warrant, they can come and pick one up for the police station.
Copy that. All units dismount up then.
You got away with it. I think someone's still chasing.
Thomas Story, mate.
I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if it's connected, but there's a guy stood on the bridge.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, I think it's the same guy you searched him in.
It's a kidnap, right? You wait till after this, bro.
Is all firearms officers ready to leave?
Just have to wait for the CID to make sure they get kicked in. Get them out of here first.
Okay, Donnie, into your car and leave.
I'm not gonna lie, Roberts. After the fact that we've just done this, turned up here and done all of this, right? They fucking deserve to be kidnapped. How they've got nothing on this gang is
They found
unfucking-believable.
nothing. Nothing at all.
We've literally found zero, mate.
See, this is why I was questioning if the whole reason why we're raiding them is because they've obviously been inciting guns or whatever. There's people turned up wearing the colours that they've been caught in, but they've CID have not requested to take them down to cells and arrest them.
It's up to CID. Why do we have to request CID to arrest people and go and question them? Why do I have to do that?
The whole the whole point of the raid, obviously, is to find stuff and to arrest people, correct?
Yeah.
So obviously, if we find people that are linked to the descriptions of the whole reason of the raid, then they should be coming back down to the station, questioned, and even if we don't get anything out of them, then obviously they get released, but it's not released on site.
Okay, yeah, I agree, you're right, but why the wait? Why are you having this conversation with Arm?
No, I'm having a conversation because I'm in the car.
Fair enough, I understand. I get what you're saying. I think, like, in my opinion...
I didn't want to say everything while I'm here. That's the whole reason why I come up to you directly and said, why are we not hard stopping all them vehicles out there if they're sitting there watching us? I wanted to let you guys take the raid on, and then I can always debrief and say anything I need to from there.
I get what you're saying, and your point about arresting them and hard stopping them is a good one. I'll be honest, to hold my hands up, I completely hadn't thought of it.
Yep.
But like you say, why CID you haven't arrested them, brought them all into questioning? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm beginning to be lost with CID.
As we say, the whole point of the raid was to find stuff and gather intelligence. If we can't find stuff because they've hidden it somewhere else, fine, then we look for intelligence. And the only way we can get intelligence is by speaking to people. Even if they say no comment, we at least have their names and their numbers, and we have their DNA and their fingerprint, because we brought them back into the station. Under Criminal Justice Act 2003, we can take all that information from them, and we know that they were wearing said items to link them back to the gang. That's all. Like, if anything, that's going to be bigger than anything else, you know. By picking up their DNA and their fingerprint, will prove later down the line, if they get into anything, any shots fired, any blood drop-ins, we know who they are then.
So, Robert, I want to ask you one question, right?
Mm-hmm.
You brought this new CID lead over from Manchester, yeah?
Yes.
Right. Does he normally come on duty at these sort of times?
He is normally on Monday to Friday, yes, but I believe he's not around today for whatever reason.
Mr. Goosey Woosey. That's fine.
But yeah,
It's
Monday to
just-
Friday, and I think he was on earlier today. I think he was on earlier today, but not
Yeah, no, I
this
saw him
afternoon.
earlier today.
Yep.
But it's just like, for example, I had to go and tell CID to get all their plates, pictures of their cars,
Yeah, yeah.
and pictures of the people.
But
Why they're not working on some sort of
Don't forget, Goose,
autonomy?
as you know, look at how well Armed is now performing. How long has it taken you guys as a whole to get it to this position? If these guys have only just come on board within the week, they aren't going to be snip snap snoppy straight away. We're going to have to, you know, it will take a little bit of time, just like Armed took some time, but we're heading in the right direction. Today, I was very, very impressed with everyone and how it went. CID, yeah, we've got some newcomers sitting there, and they're obviously picking up as they go along. But I'm rest assured that what we've seen tonight, what I heard about you last night, we're heading in a very, very good direction.
Yeah, copy that.
But as I say, as we were standing there just then, we had 9 or so people wearing the same colours that we had, that we were raiding for. We should be targeting them. If we can't find anything in the compound, then we, if anything, we want to be targeting them to just get fingerprint DNAs from them.
It just baffles me that CID said they had intel that there was a van at that location.
Yep.
They had all the CSNs from it. They had everything they did, and apparently it was full of firearms at that location.
I got you the drink up. I'll grab
Right.
another drink in a second.
We turned up, there was 3 CSNs, and we pulled out 1 vehicle.
And that was a vehicle he stored, was it?
No, it was the vehicle the guy that turned up stored, yeah.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yep.
Like, and I appreciate it's not CID's fault that someone's gone for a drive in their vehicle. But like, it's just, I don't know. I guess we can call it practice, if anything.
I think, yeah, all I would say is if we can't get anything directly, the one main thing that we need to start remembering is just trying to get people. Because DNA, if anything, is a huge win. DNA over everything else, because it puts people at scenes later down the line. So we could arrest that person, and if he's been at previous and we've got NDTs created with blood found on different shootouts, and his blood comes back to them, we've got him good. And that's all we need, you know. Gang members with DNA fingerprint, police are laughing. We don't even have to be on scene at these situations to prove that they were there.
So did CID take DNA? I don't even want to ask the question because I know the fucking answer. I'm scared of it.
From that situation, no. Did all of us come together and arrest them as well? We put them in cuffs, we searched them, but it's a learning curve as we go. I obviously, if we want to debrief or we're debriefing here, etc. Certainly, if we are raiding someone and we see the colours roaming around, we want to try and get them stopped and arrested if they're inside or they're outside the compound, and we should be taking them back to the station to even question or even put their details in the system and they get released on bail, stuff like that. That's what I would like to see from now on, if we do get anyone arrested. And that was the same with the white car that turned up. I see he got released mid-raid. What was the reason for his release mid-raid?
Hot.
No, I asked for your oath on that, boss. He was complaining and moaning and giving us all a headache. He had nothing on him. I asked, can he be released? The answer was yes.
Right, okay. So, the gentleman that I arrested, I told him he was not leaving this compound until we left or we had any further. I expected the CID would have obviously interviewed him and found out who he is, what happened. I gave him a little brief and I found out where he lived and he was at number 1, etc. If we are sitting on a compound roof for an hour trying to defend while people gather intelligence inside, they can sit in one of our cars for an hour while we obviously get the things. If they're committing the crime and we are now fighting back against them, bearing in mind for the last 6-7 months, they've been doing whatever they like and we've not troubled them once. All of a sudden, we're now coming at them. I'm sure they can hold off for an hour or so while we get everything in tandem. But if someone enters their compound or has anything to do with the compound, whether that's wearing the same colours, active scene, talking, etc., we want at least basic just to get their details. So fingerprint, DNA and mugshot, so we know who they are. And if we have a note on their system to say possibly linked to the gang, etc., we can then pinpoint them later on down the line. Our evidence is crucial, and especially DNA.
Yeah. So are we completely honest that, like, can you just have this conversation with CID? Because
100%, but
we need to define what everyone's purpose is at raids. And I'll be completely honest, and I'm not developing us in some sort of elitist group here. We're there to deal with threat and to deal with risk, right? I bought CID in to that scene. I authorised them to come in. 3 of them stood at a garage looking at MDTs.
So
I think I'll be completely honest with you. I think you need to be having this conversation with CID and saying, when a raid goes down, this is your job. Because my guys here and the Empress guys, they know their job, and it isn't to initially run around and go and collect evidence. It's to secure the threat, protect the area, and put containment down.
Correct. So recommendations then for future. Whether you guys obviously will detain or disarm the threat, i.e. hard stop on someone, arrest them, and then you'd pass them to CID. CID would be in a designated area. There may be a tent set up that CID will put. So you know anyone that obviously has been arrested will need to go to this location. You may have 1 or 2 armed officers just protecting them, CID keeping an eye on the guys. What then CID would be doing is going through all the evidence. Once you've confirmed that the buildings are clear and everything's clear, then obviously you would watch from the outside and allow CID to go in and do whatever they need to do. I will obviously confirm this and tell this to CID as well. But whether we have a station, just like a tent, set up that they can take people's DNA from the scene rather than coming back to the station, if they can prove who it is, that person, and stuff like that. Whether we do that, and then they could potentially be released on bail from the situation, or they would directly be brought in. But from you guys, anyone that is seen, if you do your brief to begin with and say, we are raiding the Fratellis, they wear green, anyone you see with green needs to be hard stopped and cuffed, and then brought in for questioning. That would be your stance, and then CID would take over once you've completed that task. And then you watch from the boundaries. Would that be fair to say?
I'll accept it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, because a hacker came at me earlier on. Me and Vinny and Mint will call a meeting with the other golds, and we'll arrange a raid scenario training.
Yep.
And it'll involve every fucking police officer in this force. I'll take them all off duty, right? I'll leave the city uncovered, and we'll get it sorted. Because I am bored to death of armed doing a good job and getting nothing out of it because other divisions aren't.
Yes, I would look forward to having that organised and putting some input within that as well. We do need to get it down, but like you say, you've been starting doing raids this week, and to say how well they're going just proves how, you know, the mentality that you guys are all being installed, which is brilliant to see. So obviously you all need to, regardless of whether we get 0 guns or 50 guns, the fact that tonight there was 0 people talking over on communications, you had different teams, each leader knew exactly what they were doing, each team knew where they should be, what they should be doing, and, you know, there was no time that I thought, shit, I need to get myself a radio because I can't hear myself think right now. That was nowhere to be seen, so full credit to every single one of you for that. And, you know, it's a win for us that we can go into that compound. Look at the guys at the end, how whingy they were because we were doing something they didn't like. And that just shows what a good job we've done, because they knew, shit, we cannot do anything about this. This is going ahead and we can't stop it. Just because they don't have anything in there doesn't matter, but we have got that edge, and we've won tonight. We've won that battle. We just need to now look to win the war.
Can I make a quick suggestion? I know Red at the moment. I know Red at the moment are trying to push other divisions, assisting with, you know, collecting evidence from scenes and stuff.
Yep.
Do you think it'd be beneficial to get rid of that 2-hour bullshit? Because I think people will be way more likely to help if they didn't have to wait 2 hours for an evidence result to come back.
So I have, so when I obviously spoke about that, I think it's an hour, and then it's either an hour or 2 hours, and then I can expedite it for half an hour.
Yeah, but the majority of us are not Gold Command.
I agree. Yeah, I accept that. But if we're doing a raid like now, all evidence that gets thrown into the system now, I can walk upstairs and expedite everything. So within half an hour, we'll have all the evidence back. I tried to bring it down to even less. I tried to bring it down to even less, but that was what they settled on. I will go back and ask to see if we can try and train them to be quicker and to be more efficient. But that was what it was currently changed down to, because obviously previous it was 24 hours. So I will do my very best to bring it down as low as we can. But yeah, that's where it stands at the moment.
Can you imagine, like, you know, if we had these people in custody and we got a report done straight away, we could link them back to any crime they've been involved in?
I totally agree. I've only ever been used to really quick people, so I totally agree with you. Especially if we have to tell someone they got to wait half an hour in the cells because we don't know who they are, and we got to wait for their DNA to come back. But it would be something that I would certainly take to them and ask.
If anybody has any opposing views, I'd be interested to hear, but it'd be nice to do it instantly, to be honest.
Alright, am I needed for anything, or I'm good to go?
No, you can go. Good job.
Is there anything else you'd like to say about it?
I'm just going to say it as it is right now.
Yeah, go
how come you decided to sit on the back foot with all of this to say when you could have said it at the scene and we could have dynamically learned on the job? I'm just curious on the methodology and thinking.
So as I said to Goose in the car a minute ago, the regards to the hard stopping, obviously I went to Goose and explained to him at the time, look, we should be going in for the hard stop, hence why that happened. Regards to the arresting, stuff like that, yes, okay, I could come up and say exactly what the situation is there, but I felt, you know, I didn't want to take over or step in and try and be that person to try and take over.
You quietly had a word with Goose about ours, so why can you do the quietly word about that? You know?
Gents, I'm going to state 11. Have a good one.
Take care, mate.
It's just confusing from a leadership standpoint of view. If something's wrong on a job, me, Goose, and Pincock, we sort it out there and then. and we have a proper debrief about it at the station after and talk about it.
Yeah, no.
But we respect the chain of command, and you are our commander at the end of the day. Whilst also overseeing CID, so you have those interests at heart. So it confuses me as to why you just didn't say that at the time. Saying we should really be doing this. To me, it feels like we've had a bit. Yeah, I think that might be wise.
Yeah, sounds good. Perfect.
Everyone else is you did a good job. Thanks very much. Everyone that was on the raid tonight will get some of that bonus money out to you, I reckon.
Absolutely.
Tell them they can wait their pretty panties.
The lawyer's getting a bit arsy as well, though. They did ask about speaking to Roberts as well.
Cool.
Who's that?
We're
Sorry.
busy. There's a lawyer about this raid.
All right, sweet.
I said, tell him we're busy. I know you love a lawyer.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me just grab a drink quickly. Does anyone want anything?
I'm good, thank you.
No, sure.
50, can you go talk to them at the door, because like...
You don't have enough space in your
don't want
pockets?
to-
Oh, really?
done it. They want to speak to Goose and that.
To be fair, he's right in terms of, like, why didn't I tell them at the time? But if I'm honest, it come a bit of a shit show with the guys just running around, didn't they? So, yeah, I probably could have and should have maybe said, like, right, we need to get these arrested and brought these back down, rather than just sort of let them carry on. But it's also a learning game as well, isn't it, for... Kizzy, how are we doing? Good to see you. Perfect, cool. But before...
Let's huddle up and whisper, shall we? I think it might be a bit wide and a bit equals and all that.
Huddle up and
Let me come round and give you a cuddle.
Okay, so
Don't
as I was
touch
trying
me.
to say, as I was saying in the car park, right? I do just fail to understand why it wasn't addressed. It's something which has been done before. I've highlighted it before, and it's happened again. We look to you as a leader of us.
Yep.
And I'll be honest, I don't feel like you led.
Okay, so with regards to the whole situation, the only time that I felt that obviously I needed to step in was when I spoke to Goose and said, look, we need to hard stop these guys out here. You guys did a fantastic job. Let's not take away that. The whole situation right up until the end, I felt you did a fantastic job. Okay, so I didn't feel like I needed to step in at any point up until the time that I was like, right, there's 9 people outside. They're all wearing similar colours to what we're looking to get. So I obviously went into Goose's ear and said, Goose, I feel that we need to have a look at these guys and get them hard stopped because of the fact that, you know, they may have something on them or some intelligence. When in terms of the arresting side of things, yeah, you could say that I should have stepped in and gone, well, I feel like we need to be arrested and taken down to the station. Unfortunately for me at the time, I'd uncuffed a gentleman to give him a drink because he was thirsty. He was sitting in the vehicle, so I uncuffed him, I gave him a drink, he drank it, and then I put him back in cuffs, and as he went in cuffs, he decided he was going to try and wriggle out and then run off. So I was mid-pursuit running after him, and then obviously lots more people started running, so my mind all of a sudden started changed and went on to obviously chasing this guy wearing green when, you know, he's almost... what's the word to use? Untrustworthy or whatever you want to say, has decided to get out of the vehicle and try and abuse his ability, abuse to get a drink or whatever you want to say it like that. But yeah, that was when my focus obviously turned. Probably should, you're right, probably should have stepped up and gone, right, we need to be bringing these back down to the station, rather than highlighting the fact that, yeah, we should have brought them back down to the station after the situation had happened.
So, my concern is, right, you hold the firearm search with us, is I just worry your finger was off the pulse there, and I worry about you as a teammate on this, you know. It's no real easy way to put it, really. It just feels like your finger was off the pulse. You had all of this to say on the scene, well, in the debrief, and none of it came out on scene when you could have easily spoke to us and addressed it there and then in a concise manner.
I think that's kind of unfair to say. I think that overall the whole aspect of why we were there and the raid and everything like that worked perfectly. The the aspect of the detail of arresting someone and you know, taking them down to the cells is obviously overall a big detail that should have happened, but take that away from what has happened in general. I don't think what's the right word of saying?
Like I said, I appreciated your good comments on it and what we've been doing, but as much as I appreciate
Trying to think of the best way of saying it in roleplay.
rub their noses, and I appreciate that, but I felt also in your position you could have led CID more there as well. This is just me critiquing you. If there's any critique,
Yeah,
I openly welcome it.
I want people to
there
ask
was
them.
some headless chickens there, and you could be the rooster, and you failed to roost.
I'm trying to think of the best way of saying it.
But
what's the best way of saying it? I'm trying to think of the best way. The best way of saying it. Sorry. Yeah. No. I'm just trying to think or compose my reply in the best way possible. To you make valid points in terms of the CID and stuff like that, with their leadership skills, stuff like that. Obviously, I placed myself on the armed division for that operation. The aspect of raiding them at the end, or sorry, giving them a hard stop, should have happened. Yes, again, as I say, should have brought them down to the cells, and obviously didn't. But 100% obviously a learning curve for as we move on, and each time we do these things, we'll get better, and we'll know where we go. I'm trying to think of the right way.
I won't say it. There's no point in me saying it. It's all good. I'm glad you were with us tonight, Roberts, and I'm glad you could provide us with the feedback. But just next time, I'd like to
what I'll try to do next time, obviously, as maybe put myself into a position of similar to CID, in terms of an overview of the whole situation, rather than get myself involved in like a red team or a blue team.
I'm glad you said that, because my point was going to be in a bit harsh of a manner, but maybe ditch the gun, put the suit on, and help them out a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it was nice for me, being in the first raid for myself. It was nice to see, like, your aspect of, because I'm sure, I've heard good things about you guys. Hence why when I come on tonight and it was about a raid, I was like, right, brilliant. Let's see how Armed conducts with the type of raid. So that was the whole reasoning of obviously jumping in head first on a team.
I do appreciate your assistance on that. You did add some valued feedback in there. Like I said, I just wish. There's no point in me beating around the bush a bit. Like I said, I just wish you added a bit more into that side on there. But I do appreciate the
feedback.
Like
I say, obviously,
I'm sure the relevant points which you have for the firearms command that are applicable to us will take on board the points of CID you raised with the head respected.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Can I raise a point?
Yeah, go
on. Penny, do you have any points first?
No. Okay.
Penny, you're looking sharp, by the way, might I say. Like,
sharp.
You're actually, like, good, like, clean. You know, wash.
I was going to say, it's funny, I was going to say, actually.
No, anyway, right, listen, Roberts, yeah?
I'll say after this.
I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry for what's about to happen. Like, I'm actually apologising in advance. Did you hear that?
I'm intrigued.
Okay, so I had a conversation earlier on today, yeah, where I rang Hacker and I said, why are firearms officers having to worry about making sure that response officers are double crewed? Okay?
Okay.
And he said, speak to Gold. Speak to the Golden response. And I said, yeah, no problem. Sort of. I went around the houses a little bit first. But what he's like, there's no point coming to me. Now the problem is, if we don't come to you, or I don't come to you, right? Who do we go and moan to? Right? I'm sorry, but you get paid the big bucks. That's your job. Your job is to accept people coming to you to have a little moan, so that they don't, get angry and let it all rip. Because here's where I'm at, right?
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
We're doing bits right now. Okay, it's taken us a while, but we're doing bits. Yeah, we had a plan. We shared the plan, right? And we told people what the plan was. Okay?
Yep.
We're doing bits. Why am I having to do bits for everyone else? Why am I having to tell CID what to do? Like, is that because there's no command structure in CID? Nothing there? So that when Smithy isn't about, who looks after them? What's the fallback? Where's the resilience? And I'll be honest with you, right? Hacker turns around to me and said, go and speak to the goal commands. Not my problem. Go and speak to the other goal commands. Well, I'm losing patience.
Let
right?
me reword that one slightly better, because I think what he's probably saying is, have you if you're saying that they're not gearing up together, have you spoken to their heads of command to tell them that first before you've come to him? Whether that's what he's meant.
The thing is, right, is how does it look, right? You don't like it when I come and tell you how to do your job, do you?
I open for all criticism.
Okay, some people sadly aren't, right? And how does it look, right, if I turn around and tell Minty, right, Minty, you fucking up, do this, do that, do this. Imagine if I did that to Belle, right? It needs to come from someone that's above them. Sadly, in actual fact, I'm fucking below her. Because, believe it or not, somehow, despite us being the best performing division, those fuckers are still supers, not chief supers. Right? That's case in point number one.
Yep.
But, like, at the same
Yo,
time,
Alex, how we doing, my
right,
man?
I'm starting to lose patience. Hacker says, go and speak to the other division leads, right? And eventually it's going to be me turning around and going, sort your fucking division out. Go away, give
Sometimes
yourself a
people
wobble
need that, I guess.
and sort it out. Because no one came to us and said, you must do this or that. We did it all ourselves. Red Command never came to us and said, there's the plan. We made the plan ourselves. Do we need to wipe every fucker's arse?
No,
Because if we do, I won't pay him more. And I'll say it again. I want every firearms cop paying more.
I certainly do not. No, you shouldn't be wiping any arses. You obviously have been the longest serving commanders. So, as you know. Sorry, say again?
But you can't use that against us.
No. But what I'm saying is, in terms of, for instance, CID as an example, as we're using them tonight, CID have been operational fully for the last week or two. So obviously, we've had a command instruction for the last week or two. The people that attended tonight have been on shift for the last up to a week, if that. So, you know, they are learning as at the new process that go down. It is unfortunate, as you say, that they didn't have a CID commander on tonight to be able to lead them. And I'm sure if they did, then it had been led a lot better. As I take on board the situation for myself, I didn't know who the CID leads were coming on because I jumped in with you guys at the time. So if CID have been lent a little bit better by command, then these things may have already happened, and I wouldn't have had to, bring them up myself. But we've got plenty of officers on scene, and obviously, if no one had turned around and gone, actually, we need to do this, then yeah, maybe that was the mentality side of things, which is why we obviously will talk about it in a meeting and try and address what should happen and what shouldn't happen during raids, so everyone is on board for next time. With regards to each division. The response division and obviously traffic is now going through changes, as we know.
Who's leading traffic now he's left?
Right now, Hacker has talked about himself getting everything up and running, and I'll also be...
Because you put firearms uniform on tonight.
Yes, but his...
And you've put firearms uniform on tonight.
Yes, I certainly have, because obviously we did that raid and stuff like that. But in terms of
I'm sorry, this is where Goose has to tap out because he's losing it, right? You say that divisions are falling apart. You say that Red Commanders are now taking leads of divisions, but then they're going and putting uniforms on for other divisions. They're carrying firearms. You was doing stuff with CID the other day down at the beach. You're carrying firearms. Like, what the fuck is the crack here?
So
because I'm starting to demotivate myself, and at the same time, I'm so close to like saying, and I don't want to be a bitch. I'm so close to saying, armed will stop raiding people until CID sort their shit out. How damaging would that be for everyone?
I'm very on board with that as well.
Yeah, the situation we've got with the other divisions. Yes, we've identified certain divisions obviously have got an issue, so we're trying to work on a plan to deal with them. The same thing happened with CID the other day in terms of CID had a restructure. We brought someone else on. We gave them a few days behind the scenes to get all the documents, all the plans, and everything put into place before the actions happened. The same thing happening with traffic. Obviously, things are being talked about behind the scenes in order to get that up and running. You won't see a direct impact as soon as obviously someone is kicked out. You'll see over the course of a couple of days up to up to a couple of days of things getting put behind scenes in order for it to then be rolled out. With regards to obviously armed, we're now talking about, previously you guys were working really hard to get it going. You're now at a really good position. Let's not forget how long it's taken you to get to this position. The same is going to be happening with, obviously, I'm hoping CID will be a bit quicker. And CID have only just recently happened, obviously, the changeover. Traffic are going through their changeover now, so you'll start seeing some good changes soon. And obviously, with regards to response, we obviously need to work with Belle to move that. But she has got one of the most officers that she's got to deal with as well. So the mentality side of things will change with that.
So
can I ask a question, Gus? Is that okay?
Of course you can.
I'm just gonna go straight into this. Is it sensible that we stop doing what we're doing now with raiding people so the CID can get their chickens in order with their rooster?
Absolutely not. I think what you've done tonight is
how can we look at moving forward from here so we can focus on our core objectives so that CID can focus on their core objectives.
So the first thing that needs to obviously happen is, like tonight, we have a full investigation wrote up within the MDT. And I'm hoping I can go and speak to the CID guys and find out how far they've
that's
gone.
already been done by Leonard.
Fantastic, that's good. And the debrief on what has actually happened from that. I then will obviously go to CID and they will obviously discuss, I'll discuss with them my improvements, just like I've done with you guys. And then obviously Martin and co will respond to that and get them put into place. As we're saying, these guys have only just been entered into CID,
okay, look,
so they're going to take a little bit of time to do it.
They deserve time. We asked for time. They deserve time. Can you at least get them to talk with us, please?
100%.
I swear to God, right? If another person comes to me, and this includes you, but mainly fucking the fucking anti or deck, right? If he comes to me and says it isn't all about armed, then find yourself a new fucking firearms lead to join these boys.
Mm-hmm.
Because if anyone thinks that what we're doing is all about armed and we're moaning because it's all about armed, then they're fucking deluded. And they're about as useful as fucking handles on a snowball. Like, I cannot be fucked with it. Everything that we are doing at the minute is to improve the rest of PD.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the feedback from traffic and response about main PD comms after the changes we made. Better.
I agree.
Traffic and response going and doing policing. Better.
I've been nothing but complimentary of your work. And as we say, let's have a look back a few weeks ago, a month ago, where it was roles reversed and other units were saying the same about armed. But now we're in a better position where you guys have managed to get the balls and actually sort it out, and you've done a fantastic job over that. We now need to work on...
You're trying to say that we didn't have balls?
No, you've grabbed them by the balls from where it previously was.
I didn't hear that.
And obviously now it's looking in a very good position. The other divisions now need to adapt to the changes you've made. We can add some of the changes that you guys have added and that have worked and put them into other divisions. And obviously then work to bring them up as well. We know that obviously previously armed were struggling, and now all of a sudden you've improved it, and now you're the best division out there. And we then now need to work with the other divisions. We've identified other divisions are slacking, and we've made relevant changes that we need to make. And now it's about bringing in the new procedures and the new positions to sort that out. CID are currently going through that, and they're currently a week or so in, so they need a little bit more time. Traffic have only just obviously had their transition, and Hacker and team are working hard, and we will be working behind the scenes to get that sorted. All I ask for is a little bit of time, but do not take the ball off and stop what you're doing because you're getting unhappy with other divisions. Allow us to try and obviously manage them other divisions to get it sorted. But I 100% take on board your feedback, and at the end of the day, just like all of us, the only way we're all going to learn is by people coming forward and saying exactly what's going wrong, who's doing what wrong, and then we improve together as a whole unit.
Yeah, cool. That's enough for me. I'm so close to just jacking it in, bruv. I can't be bothered.
Anything else from yourself, man?
Nothing. Thank you very much for your time.
No worries,
I
buddy.
appreciate it.
Take care. Sweet. That's good, to be honest with you, because we have to remember that obviously, you know, previously when we started, traffic was really good. Armed were falling apart because, you know, remember Logan took Pincock out and Bell because he felt they weren't doing very good, and then it just went to shit.
Yeah, one of them mentioned you outside.
Sorry?
Apparently you were nice to them, one of the suspects. I'm waiting to speak to someone.
All right.
I'm still waiting for Goose because they want to provide they want the warrant, basically.
All right, no worries. Yeah, so obviously when Armed got obviously removed and everything's sorted, that they went into shit. So at the end of the day, they are now trying to pick up it, and they've done a really good job. Other divisions are slacking just a little bit. Hello, guys.
Oh, mate. Can
I
I come through with my... mine's obviously... I'm down here with that lawyer about the warrant.
Right,
obviously
okay.
For my property.
Yep.
Oh, if I come somewhere and speak to you, obviously, with the lawyer and discuss it all.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Obviously, when I was down there, I didn't get any information off anyone, and it was a bit annoying.
Yeah.
I got given a warrant, innit?
no worries.
So,
And obviously you were told to
yeah.
come back down to the station to obviously
Yeah, so I've come
obtain
down
that.
and I'll just have a reasonable conversation about it.
Absolutely.
'cause-
Yeah, fantastic. What I'll do, obviously, if the rest of you want to take a seat on the...
They've all got like proof and stuff as well.
You've all got... Sorry?
Like proof of what's happened.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Well,
Yeah.
can only deal with obviously one at a time.
Yeah,
So
it's
if
just
you
because
want
we've been mistreated, like manhandled, like my teeth literally hanging out by the thread meat.
Yeah.
Was that because you were running around, or?
They're not with me, like, they've just,
I
got
got
caught up in it,
manhandled,
innit? But...
I'm just a cleaner.
My
I just
car's been
remember-
damaged.
at my grandma's house.
No worries, mate.
Yeah,
if you
me-
want to bring obviously your Lloyd down, and we'll go from
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Yeah, no worries.
Hello, mate. Do you want my barcodes?
Yes, please,
It's
mate. That'd be
Desmond
great.
Poppy.
It's who? Sorry.
Can't believe officers
Desmond
dragged you
Poppy.
through that heroin field, mate. I'm so sorry.
What?
Got needles sticking out of him. NHS,
Yeah.
you able to
Perfect.
treat this man?
Perfect. I got you there, Desmond. Thank you.
Oh,
No worries.
Right. Yeah. If yourself and Desmond want to follow myself.
Yeah, sweet.
Good luck, the boys.
Obviously, because you have entered the station, I'm gonna have to give you a section 54
Yeah,
search.
it's all
Okay.
good. Go for it, mate.
What do I do with you first?
I ain't bothered, mate. I got that on me.
Sweet. And sorry, Desmond.
Yeah, no problem, mate.
Oh, it seems
Done
like
it
I've done the
before.
same. Any reason why you got some?
Got headaches, mate. Is it about the Oxy prescription bags? Get headaches and that.
Yeah. What about the joint?
The joint?
Yeah.
Are you riding with
Personal use, that, mate.
No, I'm just
Personal use. You
making
know
sure
that was
everyone's
obviously a
been
legal
spoken
substance.
to.
not
Yeah, you can
afterwards.
take it. It is what it is.
Perfect.
I thought it was in the pocket today.
These other guys.
Perfect. Right. If you'd like to follow me. Yeah. 1072 CID. You receiving? I'm hoping they're still about. I think they're gone off now. Evening, Dino. How you doing, my man? I'll be on for a little while, Chris. I'll be on for a little while. Not too long. Perfect. I'm gonna just wait in there 2 minutes. I'll just get the relevant people in to help.
Yeah,
and
sure
we'll go from
thing,
there, right?
mate.
You got?
What's that?
Have you
Sorry?
got CID coming down?
I've just radioed him, but no one's answered, so I'm trying to find out.
In a minute. I saw one of them outside.
I want to get this MDT.
No, I don't.
See, the thing is, as I was saying, chat, like, you know, they're in their right to turn around and say, why didn't you tell us on scene that we should be arresting them and stuff like that? But you've got 20 officers there and not one...
There is none on duty.
There isn't, no?
Nope.
Right, okay, what's this MDT from this raid that we had?
Oh dear. Where's this guy down here?
These guys is a lawyer, and the one that
I
we
know the
raided
lawyer, yeah.
is what he owns one of the apartments that we raided.
Okay. Alright. I'll let them know. I'll let the boys upstairs know.
Right, where's this MDT for it? Leadwood. Multiple charges, is this it?
See what they say, eh?
Practical test, shots fired at car zone, incident, shot robbery. Where's the one that, what's it called, made up? Ah, dear. If I type in raid, I'm really hoping he's put it in here. It's Leadwood that did. Count center raid. It can't be it because that's GG. What the fuck?
PD car there.
Oh, who's getting me? 621. Potentially 621. Chris. Yeah, I think it is. Oh dear. I'll let the staff put us back where we need to be. I don't want to apply for PD. I don't want to apply for real PD, if I'm honest. This is good fun. This is good fun. I don't know, a modder come in and has obviously blown me up or put me in places. I think it's 621. Yeah, no worries. I'm just stuck at the moment, chat, so I've got to wait for the staff to do their thing. But yeah, like obviously in regards to the armed have got into a really good position, but we don't want what's the so we obviously do a raid. Ah, perfect. Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. I won't be too long. I'm just waiting for the party to come downstairs. All right. Apologies. Can I get you a drink or anything while we wait?
Yeah, no, I'm alright. Thank you very much.
Yeah? No worries. Bear with 2 secs.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
Yeah, 107 Goose. You receiving? Right, let's just find out with Goose 2 seconds.
Well, so we're on this scene. Check Twitter.
Hello.
Yeah.
Just a fucking joke.
Right, this lawyer's down here with one of the guys that we raided their apartment.
Yeah, I've just signed the warrant. I'm doing it now.
All right, perfect. No worries. I'll come down and give you a hand. I'm trying to find the MDT. Do you know where it is?
Ask fucking Ledwood. Where is it? Where are
Interrogation
they?
room, mate. Interrogation room. So if you want to go this way, Ram.
Where am I looking for this evidence at Swift?
Follow me.
Need to wait for the fucking door.
You would have had to have.
Hello, guys. You right?
Hello. Good evening.
I'm doing very well. Hello. Good evening. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not bad. Thanks. How are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you just said that.
Not too bad.
How can I help you today?
So my client here was just wondering if you have the warrant card for his property.
Absolutely. Would you like me to hand it to you or your clients?
Well, if he wants to see it first, then it's his right to.
Where's Ledwood?
Absolutely.
It's the lawyer. I don't even know.
What's your name? Sorry, mate.
Mine's Felix, mate.
Felix Carter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want me to give it to the lawyer? Did you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
How's everyone got my surname already, eh? It's,
There you go, lawyer. What's your name, please, Mr. Lawyer?
My name's Desmond Poppy.
Desmond Poppy. Okay.
Yeah.
So how is it I can help you today?
Sorry, let me have just a quick look at this. Oh, I didn't realise it required me to get up.
We're looking for Ledwood's.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Hold
Yeah, I can hear.
It won't open for me. I don't know if it's the chair or what. Okay, I can't see what in it, but that doesn't matter. So we're just wondering.
I can't find
Obviously,
this fucking
what information
MDT.
can be given around the raid. I don't know if it is pending investigation still, or there is a case currently on my client. So understandably, I don't know what information can be given and cannot be given.
Maybe that's it then, Chris. That might be it.
You know, the forefront of it.
There is currently no closed investigations.
Okay. So, no closed investigations. So,
No.
Okay. Right. And okay, right. I to be honest, my client wanted to present. I don't know. You said that you wanted to come down here and say your piece.
Yeah, obviously, just like obviously I got raided. Obviously, I turned up to my little cul-de-sac I've got here in a few houses. And
Yeah.
come in, obviously, loads of armed police around and all this, and I'm getting raided. So I asked for a warrant down the bottom, and like didn't really get anything else. You know what I mean? So it's just a bit of a weird one for me to come back and
Yep.
my houses are all swarmed with police. So
Absolutely. So, yeah, we've executed a Section 47 firearms warrant. That gives us powers under the Firearms Act to enter properties, search persons or vehicles.
I'm just keeping quiet because I'm trying to find this incident.
Gain
what's
any
happened.
evidence relating to firearms.
We'll see.
You yourself will have to tell me why we've come looking for firearms.
I don't know, because I've got no charges for firearms or nothing previous on my record about firearms. So it's a bit of a
Okay.
weird one for me, to be honest.
When was the last time we saw your record?
I've not been arrested in a while, to be honest.
What's your name again, sir?
Felix Carter.
And you're telling me that you've never been involved in a firearms incident?
I've never had firearms, no.
Okay. Well, look, we wouldn't come looking for people or come looking into property if we didn't believe that they were linked to that. As I'm sure your lawyer has told you, we would have to have evidence to be able to instigate something like we have today. We have evidence. It relates to a current investigation. Therefore, I cannot release it. And yeah.
Upon
This
that
is your question.
investigation being closed, are we able to have that evidence?
I'm sure if you go via a lawyer and a judge and try and subpoena the evidence, then it's up to you. But that wouldn't be me telling you how to do your job, would it? I'm very good at doing that, by the way. Seem to have done it all day.
I have no problem with that.
It's just a bit of a weird one, obviously, because I've got no firearms on my record or anything like that. So.
Say again, sorry?
Obviously, I've got no firearms on my record or any previous history with firearms, so it's just a bit of a weird one for me.
Okay, that's your knowledge.
Right, so this is it here then.
Okay, and you have to understand that we as the police, we can only release certain information. Right?
This is the...
There is nothing to say that my knowledge is the same as yours, or that my knowledge is different to yours. But either way, as I've said, we wouldn't come and knocking on someone's door if we didn't have a reason to do so. I can assure you that, because this guy next to me will tell you, I don't like doing fucking work or paperwork, mate. So the last thing I want to do is go and do paperwork if I don't have to.
Fair enough.
The problem we got here, right, is one time speeding
Right.
vehicle, we informed airphones went back to the original scene.
Okay, so if it's an ongoing investigation, we have to wait for the judge to be around and for the case to be closed. That's fine by me. Obviously, we have. That's basically it. I have nothing else to say or put forward. We were just wondering for the issued copy of the warrant, and when I can actually open it and see it, I'd give that a scan over and make sure everything's up to check, which I'm sure it is. But yeah, that's all from me. I don't know if my client wants to say anything else.
Will anyone be in touch, obviously, once the investigation's done, or just come back down for check again?
No, mate. We don't have to tell you when an investigation's finished.
Fair enough.
Mercedes E.
So if you want to come down to the police station every day and ask whether it's finished, that's fine by me.
Nah, I've got better things to be doing, to be honest.
I'm sure
So
you
he's
have.
the one that owns the vehicle.
We all have to do it, I reckon.
Yeah. I've definitely got better things to be doing than turning up at your gaff. I would strongly advise changing the bed sheets as well, mate.
To be fair,
Outside Utah.
it's just a place I own. I just keep it in case. Bit of a property I want to do up and that, so.
A bit of a developer, are we?
Yeah. I want to get into real estate, you know.
What is your day-to-day job, Felix?
Mine?
Yeah.
I own a business.
What would that business be?
Car zone.
Car zone, yeah. Okay, are you there every day, are you?
Sometimes. I'm an owner, so I've got other people to do that kind of work for me. I prefer to just enjoy the rewards from say investing in a business.
Right.
So the money that comes from it, enjoying cars and that.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Right.
So you into buying property, a lot of it?
Just those houses. That's what I own.
Fair enough.
Do you own all the houses on that estate, do you?
Depends who's asking.
Well, if the police, sir.
But it's a lot compound, isn't it? So no one else has got. You clearly know who owns it. So.
Well, that's what I'm
Why is it a
asking,
locked
sir.
compound?
Me, it's I bought a few houses. I was thinking about knocking it down. I just thought I'd make a gated community for myself.
Right, okay, so you own all the properties then, and
Yeah.
you've decided to put a gate around it. What?
Yeah, because it's in a bit of a rough area, isn't it? So.
Right. Okay. Why would you dig a tunnel? What's that all about?
Tunnel?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any tunnel, is there?
No, you tell me. You own the properties.
Nah, just houses, I think.
Just houses, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And why is there? Why would there be ladders and stuff out to get out of the property as well? Why have
Where?
you made it so like? I don't know.
Like a fucking airsoft course.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
just been doing re-foundations, to be honest. You know, a bit of development. Some of the houses you can see a bit run down, so thought I'd put a bit of scaffolding and ladders up, so if anyone needs to do roofs and that, sorted.
What, from roof to roof?
Yeah, because it saves them having to come down. They can just go across, can't they?
Right. Okay. And what vehicles do you own, sir?
Well, the one that Goose took me out of earlier, an Alfa Romeo.
Right. Okay. And the other people that own the properties, you know them well, or are they just?
No one else owned any properties.
No, but they rent. Sorry, the other people that rent the properties there.
No, it's no one's renting at the minute because I bought it recently and I'm trying to redevelop. So
That's strange.
so once I've done it all up, I'll
Do
allow
you
people to move in.
know? Do you know the other people that you were there with?
Nah,
Okay.
I just came down and people outside obviously, and then I came in and saw you lot in there.
So you don't associate with them in any way?
Nah,
So
Okay, and you own all of that property down there, is that correct?
I own all the houses, yeah, because I've recently bought it for redevelopment. Obviously, I like to
Okay.
flip houses, so
All right. Someone's telling me a porky because there's a guy down there that's apparently 64 years old and said that he has lived there for 32 years and owns that house for 32 years. Yeah, he was the lippy one, you know, with the afro, running around, no shirt on, little angry booger.
I reckon he's probably a local hoodlum around there. To be honest, just sees a bit of police and that, and likes to cause a bit of havoc.
But we also spoke to another person that said they rent there. So
No one lives there. It's just me at the minute. I don't even live there. I just bought it for redevelopment. That's literally it.
So maybe it might be our advice, okay, that if you believe you're completely innocent and cause no trouble, like that these people that saying they live or own property on your land, maybe you should speak to them. I don't know. Maybe even ask a fucking lawyer to get involved.
Yeah.
Sort them
They
out,
pro-
get them off
to be
your
fair,
land.
it's probably because I forget to lock the gate.
Maybe, Mr. Carter, that's why we're down there. Just maybe.
Oh well, yeah. I probably forgot to lock the gate. To be honest, that's probably how they got in there.
No, the gate was locked when we arrived. We forgot to lock it on
squatting then?
I don't know.
Confirm.
He put his car happily in the garage and said he stored it there for the last week he's lived there.
Okay, so that means okay.
So someone's
we'll see what
got
we can
access
do.
to
I'll try
my.
and-
It's not very good, is it?
I'll speak to the council.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah.
And other people and get him evicted immediately.
Are you
I'm gonna have to up my security.
Are you Felix? Are you Italian at all?
No.
You're not. No. You don't own an Italian.
An Italian what?
You don't own an Italian restaurant or anything like that.
No.
No, nothing like that. No, I'm just going down your list of cars really and pinging up the AMPRs and seeing what your plates come back to. Really, you got a Glecchia or whatever you want, the way you say that, a Scoff.
Nah, you got the wrong person there, mate. It's not me.
No.
Nah, a Scoff. No, I don't have any.
What's your date of birth, Felix?
I'll tell you.
So are we needed for anything else? Robert, am I needed?
No, you're good, mate. You're good.
Thank you very much.
Do you want my CSN that you can match it up?
Thank you, Mr. Carter. Thank you.
See you later,
Whatever
mate.
your name was, lawyer. Take care. Bye bye.
So I haven't got my ID on me. So.
Yeah, go on then.
It's DCK 22016.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've got yourself down there. You got a number plate SCHOF.
Yeah.
If we serve an eviction notice to this household, and we assume it's a squatter or a tenant at this point. Most likely a squatter. If they don't leave the property, are you able to come and evict the person for us?
You'd need.
Obviously, we don't have a lot of bailiffs.
Yeah, I mean, well, potentially. Obviously, that's the bailiff side of things. So the government would have to pay us to do that extra. That's not part of our jurisdiction. But obviously, if there's any breach of the peace, then we can come down and, deal with it there. But I don't. I would have to double check to see. But there was quite a few people upstairs. One claiming to be a cleaner, one claiming to be all sorts. I didn't know. One looked very familiar to someone that said they rented there, so that was why I was just to question it, really.
It should be a lot coming on there. Obviously, you've probably got back in, obviously, when you've opened the door, so...
They could be press, they could be anything, to be honest. Like, these journalists are crazy nowadays. You know what they do for a story.
Well, it was just strange how he had keys to the garage, that was all.
Probably not evicted them properly, or they've I've lived there previously, but it's me that owns it. I guess that's why you've come down. You say that?
No worries. So you got RS6C, yeah, on our Audi RS6.
Okay.
Perfect.
I mean, you know what he owns. It's all logged on your MDT.
No, I'm just.
So, I mean,
as I said a minute ago, I'm just looking down the list of cars and their plates, and if I have a number plate, I'm gonna put my name, or just say something nice, something unique to myself. So I'm just going down the list to find out what the relevance of the.
To be fair, Scoff's not my actual plate. That's a private plate from a previous owner. So.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, no worries. What about what's it? So this BMW M3 wide body, is it? Fratelli? What's that all about?
No, to be honest, I think I bought that recently as well.
You bought that recently, did you?
Yeah, I like to buy cars. You see, I'm a bit of a petrol head.
Right. Okay. Who did you buy it from?
It was a guy on Twitter. I can't remember. I bought it a while back.
Right. Okay.
Because to change plates, you have to go to DVLA, and they're never really in city, so it's quite hard to get plates taken off. You see.
Right. Okay. No worries. And
a bit annoying.
You got Ford Transit. What's that for doing all the work? Is it?
Moving parts about.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to get deliveries and stuff, don't you?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. I didn't. Yeah, I thought the business might have owned that. No, that was all.
Oh, it's a business vehicle, It's,
no worries.
I mean, that is.
How many vehicles do you roughly own? Sorry, my client.
Probably 6 or 7, I think.
Okay. So I was just trying to see if we were going to be here all day or not.
No. It's I'm pretty towards the bottom of the list, to be honest. What colour was your Transit?
I don't actually know. I've not used it in a while. It's in storage.
Right. No worries. No, because there was a white Transit on scene, so just double checking.
No, that's not a Transit. That's a man van.
Man van. Is
Big
it?
thing.
Yeah, that's it.
Mine.
Yeah. Was that?
I think that might have been the decorators and that, and the redevelopers.
All right. No
We
worries.
left it there because it's secure in it.
All right. No worries. Cool. Yeah, that's all that we can do for today. Like I say, we're just currently doing our observations. We had enough evidence to obviously enter the properties, and like I say, that will be further added at a later date if required. But the main thing is that we're now off. The warrant has been served to yourself regarding why we've done so. And if it comes further alight, then obviously you'll be made aware of such things. What would probably be a good idea to do is if I could just take your phone number, so then I can obviously call you if we need to speak to you at any further later date.
Yeah, sure. I think I've been a bit compliant. You can have my phone number, mate.
Sweet.
I just want to say that anything that is ongoing with any cases, that anything that my client said cannot be put into that because of its rights weren't read.
No, of course, no. It's just a general conversation just to find out exactly what, who he is, and well, the main thing is to tell him why we were there. But obviously, we couldn't necessarily get into too much detail, so we didn't lose any or give away too much evidence and stuff like that. But
yeah, that's perfect. Well, I mean, if you could do us a favor or a solid, as people call it, if when the case is complete, or if you know anything about the case, if you could contact my client when the case
Absolutely.
is complete, then it would be, well, it saves us coming back every day and nagging about the same question, and we both get what we want at the end of the day.
Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what we're here to do. We're here to protect and serve the public. And once the threat has been disarmed or off the streets and stuff like that, then obviously people will be made aware about it.
Yeah.
Is Felix? Did you say your number ends in 216? Is it?
Yeah, that'll be it. I think.
Sweet,
Yeah, it should be it.
Cool. Right. No worries. That's all saved in there. So
Yeah, it was just that was all.
Right.
Fantastic. Cool. Right. Let me get you out of here, and we'll be in touch.
Sure, you will. I'm guessing if I don't hear you from you, that's probably a good thing then, eh?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. 100%. Would you like to go out the gate here or at the top?
I'll go out that one either way. My car's round the back anyway. I've got one of these, not bad.
There you go. Have a good
see you
day.
later.
Take care.
Thank you very much, mate.
Why is they not locking? Did it not lock? There we go. You okay?
I was until you walked in front of me. Yeah, can I help?
Yeah, cool. I've just had a look at his MDT. Exactly why. There's a lot of bullshit that he's fed us, but luckily we've not actually put too much against him. I've managed to get his.
I wrote that he owns Carzone.
Yeah, I've also got his phone number out of him and added that onto the system, so we can get that. He's got his DNA and fingerprint already, so it's quite a big case. I've just managed to find the MDT case, so I'm gonna have a look at the body cam through there. And he is one of the ones that are on that list, and so is that James Stone. But
so can you please instruct Smith to go and literally tear apart Carzone, leave no paper unturned, and we find out what's actually happening there?
yeah, 100%, 100%. That's a good find
please.
that we got there.
Like honestly, like it's draining me, man.
Listen, like I said upstairs, I appreciate obviously you guys are now in a really good state, and it feels like you're being dragged down by the rest of the divisions. And we're going to do our best to get them up as quickly as we can. They will have some time, just like you got time to get yourselves up there, and the stuff that you've implemented will obviously go towards what will be implemented elsewhere because it works and stuff like that. So yeah, I can assure that it will be a better place very soon. But you guys just keep doing what you're doing and allow the others to have some time to get to where you guys were.
So the only thing I'll leave you with, right?
Yep.
Is that Gold Command meeting up at Pluto, you were there, yeah?
Yep.
Armed offered 2 major changes to every division lead about how we were doing things in Arm.
Yep.
What's changed?
What's changed is 2 of the divisions have lost their leaders since. So you're left with Response, who were there, and that's it. So it's only really Response we can look at and go, well, what have they changed? The other 2 divisions had no leaders or haven't got any leaders since that meeting. So we have to kind of say we can now implement that with the new leaders that come on board.
Just fucking put more.
Moore's very good. Moore's definitely very good. It's being worked on as we speak. But like I say, Hacker and I have spoken about the way that the division, and there's things being implemented behind the scenes that obviously I'm sure you guys won't know about because you don't need to know about until it actually happens. So leave that with us.
Don't do a Logan and leave traffic to just fester.
100% not. That's the worst. Listen, we've learned
6 months.
Learn from the mistakes that he created with you guys, so that won't be happening again.
Thanks very much. Right,
keep doing what you're doing. I will be doing the same. But yeah, please, if like I say, I'm just just the same as every other of us. We make mistakes here and there. We learn from the mistakes and we work. The only way we're going to learn from our mistakes is by being identified and we openly talk to each other about it. There's no point in pussyfooting around each other. If you're doing a shit job, you do a shit job and you learn from it. Same thing with, obviously, if I've missed something tonight or I should have said something, then I can do for next time. And the same with you guys. So we all learn together. We're all here as one big team. So let's work and let's make it happen.
Okay. And my final thing, I'm bored of asking firearms officers to have a pay rise. It needs to happen. Now, Hacker told me that you can't just individually give divisions more money because it fucks with our roster system. So what needs to happen is they need to ask the people that design our roster system to make a copy of every rank, right, and put AFO next to it. And I want danger pay for firearms officers. There is no fucking way a PC in firearms should get paid less or the same as, right, someone from fucking response.
If that can't happen, what about getting a lump sum for bonuses every quarterly or weekly?
No, it's just fucking paperwork, and I don't want paper.
Okay, I'll raise the question and I'll give you feedback on it.
Thank you, please.
You have a
Take
safe
care, bye.
journey. I'll see you tomorrow. Sweet. He the one that sacked? No, it was joint decision. It was a whole joint decision for RLF, due to obviously the reason why he was removed, etc. But yeah, that's on another matter. Tonight's been good, to be fair. Tonight's been good. The raid was really good. Obviously the situation after with regards to searching people, which was good. The arresting part realistically should have happened. They could have argued, well, you've got nothing on me, so why am I being arrested? Stuff like that. But they could be questioned, or they could have their DNA taken. In terms of the CID side of things, take on board exactly where we turn around and say, well, why was I in arms when I could have been helping out with CID? I come on shift. Obviously, there's a raid happening. First ever raid for myself. Want to see how armed do it, which is good. We were unfortunate that I thought Martin was on tonight, but obviously he's not. Would be good to see how they got on. CID, obviously, I haven't, for some reason, they've all flown out now, so I can't debrief with them to find out, so I'll have to do that tomorrow to find out exactly what happened. But it would be nice to get on with CID and find out, yeah, they could have been babysat because they weren't obviously strong enough throughout tonight. But we had, 20 officers around, including CID, firearms, etc., and not one person, apart from myself, turned around and said, well, we need to go and hard stop them. I think part of that is similar to what I said at the time, was obviously I just want to be an extra member of this and allow them to run it, and then obviously observe and take from there, rather than obviously hold their hand or feel like I'm taking over. As Red's command, as you say, yeah, if you feel something's not going right, then you would step in. But sometimes you have to live and learn, I guess, don't you? If you have to do things or not do things to then re-find out. So it's one of them, really. It's not a bad thing that it didn't happen, but then it's not necessarily it should be taken away from the good that's happened. You can't turn around and say, well, the trust in a member or a leader is gone because of it not happening. But then you should turn around and say, well, if the leader's not thinking about it in the first place, then touche type scenario. So it's kind of one of them ones where you got to be a bit more like, you're doing a raid. If you're trying to find these people and arrest them, that's the whole reason on the raid. Don't forget, the reason to raid someone is to take their gear and arrest people. And if you're finding the people that you want outside Pistrin, but they don't think they're going to be targeted, then that's the best time to get them. And obviously, if that wasn't thought of at the time, so yeah, everyone will make mistakes down the line and work out, but it's trying to get the right ones. But have you got any tips for someone that's new to PD? No, the best thing to do is just enjoy yourself first, take on board what you learn, and then go from there. Really, It is another live player. Yes, Ben. Everything you see here is a live person. Let me go get a drink quickly, guys. 2 secs. I need some milk after that talk. Yeah, I do. I need something strong. I need something strong. But are you doing more this evening, or is this done? This we are heading off now because I'm going on a stag do at the weekend, so I need to sort of get myself a little bit of sleep before I go. I'm back on tomorrow night though, guys. So if you are around, feel free to come on tomorrow night between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. And yeah, I'll be back live tomorrow. I'm off to Portugal. We're off for a stag do to Portugal. So it's going to be a good one. But yeah, have you guys enjoyed tonight? That's the main thing. Have you guys enjoyed tonight? Because I certainly have. Lots of good stuff to take away from that. Lots of real good stuff to take away. And the main thing about it is obviously how much better armed are now. Oh, we don't want to hear ourselves twice. Yeah, armed have been, have picked up a lot. Remember when we were back in the day saying that armed, we kept getting shot at, armed were nowhere to be seen, armed were just going all over the place. Now we're in a better position. Armed obviously at times need to just remember, look, you guys were in this exact same spot previously. So it's all well pointing fingers at now other divisions, but you guys were in that position. So people just need a little bit of time to adapt, and that's the whole reason what we're doing. We're going to work with traffic now to get traffic up and running. I'm going to be going off now and writing up some more stuff to do with traffic with Hacker. And then, yeah, we'll start seeing traffic in a good position as well. Saf, how we doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. Dino, how we doing? Anonymous Gaming, how we doing? You coming to CID? It's more the case of going around the divisions. Armed are now in a really good position, so we don't need to deal with armed much at all, if at all. CID Martin has got a real good thing going, a lot of documents on the side, but we have to remember that all the guys that are in CID like tonight have only been in division literally less than a week. So that would have been maybe their first raid or one of their first few raids. So it's kind of like if I'd have known that and I didn't realize Martin was on, then I would have probably positioned myself with CID and gone more into the action and to try and help CID. But genuinely thought either Martin was down there or someone was leading it. But I'll be interested to see what they got from it, what CID picked up. So that'll be good to speak to them tomorrow. I'll be able to speak to Martin as well tomorrow and go further with that type of stuff. So that'll be good. But yeah, like I say, traffic have only just had their leaders step down and more people come in, and response obviously will have their bells working to get everything up and running with them. What was saying? Saf is like global warming. He's everywhere. That's the thing, guys. With us as a community, you'll see like myself going into everyone's different streams and chatting away. You see lots of different streamers going in, and that's the whole point. We're all streamers. We're all here to look out for each other. And when we're not on or we're not busy, we go and we go and speak to other people and just keep up the chat and keep talking away. Really enjoyed the stream. New follower here. Love that. Thank you, Rims. Hopefully you're hopefully I'll see you tomorrow and you enjoyed tonight. Streams Corner coming in with a raid. Let's go. How we doing? Just Melon as well. How we doing? Good to see you. Goose and Roberts aren't Hutch and Deggy. No, exactly. Yeah. Don't forget, guys. Everything that's happened in RP tonight is all RP. That's the whole point of it being RP. Like I'm not that character. Goose is not the character. You want to hear what Goose sounds like outside of the city as Hutch. It's funny, we have good laughs. Hacker the same. Everyone is their own character in the city. You have good days, you have bad days, and nothing is taken out of the city. Like I won't go around now. I'll go to bed thinking fucking Hutch, wanker, mint, calling me out, trying to call me whatever under the sun. It's not that. Like we're all good friends. We're all we're all have a laugh at the city or whatever. We'll sit in a Discord call every so often, and chat away. Like, it's a community of people playing characters. Don't try and get too invested in that. You get invested in character by all means, but don't feel like it's a personal attack, because that's definitely not how it ever comes across. It's never that. Yeah, Hutch is not an 80-year-old man, by the way. Hutch is definitely not an 80-year-old man. Yeah, absolutely, Saf. Absolutely. I've been running PDs now for 2.5 years. I ran MRP for a year. I run as second command in Scorer for a year, and obviously I'm now over here since February, or when I took over, or whatever. It is one of the hardest jobs ever, because you've got literally, if you're not a manager in real life, then you'll obviously maybe not understand. But if you're a manager in real life, which I'm not, bearing in mind, I'm not a manager. I just I'm on the shop floor like everyone else. But to run 100-odd people in a server takes a lot of dedication, a lot of time. Sometimes I don't always have that time and ability, but that's where you have great people below you to be able to help out. And when you make a mistake or whatever like that, you want people to identify the mistakes you made, because that's how you're going to get better. That no one's ever perfect. You can say all the time, look at the prime ministers and all that lot. Look what mess ups they make sometimes, but they're still in charge and they still bring quality as well. So sometimes it's grown in. And don't forget, guys, as well, like Manchester, for instance, you guys who have watched me for all these years, in Manchester I started and I was like I built that PD up from the scratch. When it went into 3.0, literally every officer started brand new and they come into that philosophy that we built. So I was able to like fully engage with everyone, and everyone come on because they built it or they invested in their time. I'm coming here as someone who is like a ringer, so to speak, and come in as a PC straight to the top. So a lot of people didn't know who it was and whatever. So they had to build time and trust to be able to know who they are. And still to this day, sometimes I sit back, or as Robert sits back and sort of not knows his place or know where he's come from, but it doesn't always like release all, just for the fear of or whatever. But yeah, it'll come. I know myself, my biggest trait, either in real life or as Robert's character, is that I'm a very soft person. Like, I don't necessarily like much confrontation. When confrontation comes to myself, either in real life or Robert's, I know that's mainly the only thing as character separation will come in. Like, my confrontation I don't really like. I try to do my confrontation through the skill base and stuff like that. And when I make a mistake in real life or in City, I try to either correct it, or I sometimes get myself into a bit of situation, but I look to then be better next time. And that's all part of it. I'm off to online gamble. Go for it. I didn't give Roberts a hard time. His job would be boring. Absolutely, that is the whole point of it. And Hacker's very good, and sometimes, as what you just said, in terms of, not my problem, go deal with someone else. And he's brilliant at doing that, and he's brilliant at speaking. A lot of the time, you'll hear me in conversations in the City. I even watch myself back sometimes. I think, fucking hell, who watches me? Because I say, obviously, all this sort of stuff, and I don't get my words, or I don't speak fluently. So that's obviously a problem I have myself, but that may come across sometimes to people negatively, or that I don't know what I'm doing as much or whatever. But the knowledge is all there. It's just bringing it out into a confrontational situation or a pressure situation, and that's what obviously a red command is all about. You need to have these pressure situations. Sometimes you have just got to go mint or goose. Stop. We need to arrest these. We need to bring these back down to the station and take over at one stage, or regardless of the situation, what they're doing, or caring what people think. That's probably the biggest thing that I would say with regards to non-confrontation stuff. Actually caring what everyone thinks about you is my biggest trait. I'm a people pleaser, or try to be anyway, and really think about what people think about me. So that's sometimes where I don't always, bite the bullet and just say what I want to say, because of the repercussions that Roberts may get. stuff like that. But you know, it's a learning curve that I need to bring out myself more than anything. Good stream as always. Catch the VODs. Yeah, no worries, Seth. Appreciate you popping by, buddy. Appreciate you popping by, and look forward to seeing you soon. Chats and community is always going to be more invested in. Absolutely, 100%. And that's sometimes what you have to take yourself away from, doesn't it? You have to. You see your chats. You see, like, my chat may be all for me and against the other people that are talking. Then the other chat will be the same. I've seen it all the time, but the whole point is you've got to sometimes take yourself way out of that. Absolutely, that's what we like to hear. Good night, take care. Look forward to seeing you soon. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. I will be back tomorrow, guys. Hey Shan, how are we doing? Good to see you. Bart as well. Don't take it out. No, 100% not. 100% not. The whole, you know, character separation. It's all about leaving everything in the city, and that's what you guys obviously will realise. Goose, Robert, stuff like that. Mint, everything is all in the city. Come out of the city and you have a good laugh about it. Take care, Jake. What is Red Command? Melon. So there's different tiers. You've got Red Command, which sit at the very top of PD, and there's two of us, myself and Hacker. We obviously are the overseers of all the PD. Then below us, we've got the Gold Command. Gold Command are the guys that run the divisions. They would be classed as your chief superintendents and your superintendents. And then below that, you've got your inspectors, your chief inspectors, your sergeants. You've then got your normal PCs and you've got your students. So it's like that umbrella. And obviously I currently, as Red Command, sit at the top and try to manage everyone as best as I can. And as we say previously, now armed have got really good. We don't have to manage armed as much, and now we've got to start focusing on the traffic and CID and the response guys to bring them up just as much. By the way, I'm going to pass out. I actually am fed up of spending money on these vending machines. I spent like £700 on 3 drinks. Is ridiculous. Vending machine. Let me just do this before I go. Yeah, vending machine literally does nothing. It's all it's literally just takes you up a little bit. But previously, like there is right now, there is the dual dragon. I don't know what that is, but there are no food machine. There's no food places on. It'd be good if the vending machines could lower their price while there's no food people on. Because yesterday or the day before, sorry, Monday, I spent thousands and thousands on food from a vending machine because there was no food outlets on all night. So that was a downside of it. Right, let's go find someone who we can raid, shall we? Let's go find... Is there anyone... Little D is in... Little D it should be on UG. Yep, Little D is in UG. Yeah, exactly, and honest. That's the problem. When there's no food outlets on and you got to keep spending the money, that's where you're forced to do it. But before I go, guys, I just want to say 48 subs today. Incredible. Pug, the absolute legend. Sean coming in with the tier 1 as well. Pug, Ronnie, KDR coming in with the gifted subs tonight. 16 of them. Pug with 21 of them. Dougie with 12 of them. Holly giving out a gifted sub as well. Halo giving out or resubscribing for 2 months as well. Thank you so much. You guys honestly have been incredible once again tonight. Not even half an hour into our stream and we hit 500 subs and like 40 subs for the stream. So you absolute goats. Thank you to everyone once again for tonight. I will look forward to seeing it all tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow night around 9:45, 9 o'clock for a little bit more fun before we do go off for the weekend to Portugal for a stag do. So I'll look forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Let's go give Little D some love and blow up his chat for us, please. Let me just get Little D on the screen. Little D, Little D, Little D. There we go. Perfect. Right, go show some love to him and I will see you all tomorrow Take care all. Have a good one.
Could sort of never show up at the same time. Make it like a safe haven or something.
Just
Just
make a
strange
chain
corner
away
for the
from
fella.
someone.